And welcome, everybody! Everybody wants to be an air hockey professional, and tonight we're going to see if Chance is going to be able to take down Carter or the other way around, because Carter's actually ranked number 6, Chance is ranked number 4. Welcome in, everybody. We got Ivy in the chat saying hello, welcome in. We also have Alex as well. Welcome in just in time. That's right. Right now, tonight, we have me, Caleb Buss, your guest commentator, and Nathan Buss, your main host commentator.
What's up, everybody? Hey, guess what? We also have a new stream that we're going to be doing starting tomorrow on Tuesdays, a Tuesday stream. It's a weekly tournament at Boise State University. So if you are in the Boise area, you should meet us at Boise State University at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow is going to be our very first Boise weekly tournament. So it should be a lot of fun.
It's a big blue turf.
Definitely looking forward to it. Now, check out the Zamboni right now. Man, gotta love that Zamboni right there. And Chance giving it a little bit of a help.
Chance is trying to be a Zamboni driver. We don't know where he got his license exactly, but it definitely seems to be maybe Kmart. One other piece of news is that we're going to be setting out a short video on how to stream where every person can stream through the American Air Hockey League. All you need is a cell phone and Discord, and we can run the stream for you. We'll be announcing that a bit later. And we're also going to be signing a sticker for one of our fans today, which should be a lot of fun. So before we, without further ado, let's get into the Carter Chance game that's going to be happening right now. Carter, his stats have been frozen because he has ranked up higher than was expected. The only way now to get into the higher division is for him to beat somebody ranked higher than he is, so he's challenging Chance in one set today. After that, it's going to be myself versus Spec. I have my last chance at revenge. If I don't beat him today, I'm going to let him sit on it for at least a month, and then Chance has challenged me as well. So that's the game that's going to be happening right now, is Carter versus Chance, and then after that, Spec versus myself. Some fan art for you. We appreciate you guys so much. The chat's already blowing up. This is super fun.
You know what would be really fun to do with that fan art? Maybe turn that fan art into a sticker. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, all right, so Chance versus Carter. Who do you think is going to win that match, Nathan?
So here's the thing. Chance already played Carter a few days ago just in a quick weekly game, and Chance ended up winning that one. However, Carter has a really sneaky drift cut, and he's really good at adapting. Chance is one of those guys that just absolutely crushes it as long as he stays out of his head. I think Chance is going to win this one, but if Chance gets in his head as all, I think Carter's got it. So I think that's where we're at right now. You can see the chat already blowing up. This is a lot of fun. Look at the chat right now. We got Ivy, we got Ocean Studios. Welcome, Ocean Studios.
Studios, is that a new moderator? Congratulations to Ocean.
Ocean's actually,
I don't know if I'm familiar.
That's actually, oh man, I'm going to say the wrong name. Yeah, but is that what she goes by? Okay, Dawn. I didn't want to say the wrong name here. So we got Dawn, and she's absolutely amazing. She lives in a few towns away, and so she actually commutes to get here, and so she's in the chat right now, which is super awesome.
Awesome. Well, welcome in. Glad to have another moderator. You know how this chat can get crazy in a few minutes here, so we'll see what happens.
I will say that our chat's actually pretty amazing. Somebody last week said, wow, this chat's actually really mild. It's because we have a lot of fans, and the trolls realized right away that it's sort of a community, right? If you were to walk into a Thanksgiving dinner with a family and try to troll, it wouldn't work very well for you. That's what people find in our chat, is that like it's actually community, and they find a lot more friendship here.
I let you into my family for a Thanksgiving dinner, and this is what you do? This is how you treat me? Exactly. You would not want to show up to the Don's family's house, now would you? That's right, Ocean, Don, keeping track of the people in the chat. Here we go. All right. When is this match gonna start? Holy, I got my coffee ready and everything. I hope you guys got all your
getting a little too
snacks,
distracted.
You know, it's funny. I told him, I'm like, you could, drive the Zamboni around maybe twice or so, and I think that translated to drive it around until the battery dies on it. So the good news is the battery's dead now, so they get to go into their match. We got Kai starting them off. She's gonna be the ref today. Chance already jamming out, and we got Carter doing his little mallet spin here, getting ready. All right, who do you guys think is going to win? In the poll right now, 100% already saying Carter.
Really?
Yeah. Take a look at the shots.
We haven't seen Chance for a while. We need to get some justice for Chance in the chat, don't we?
Justice for Chance. All right, here comes a face-off.
All right, and the match. This should be a really, really good match, to be honest. Let's see how this goes. All right, and it looks like Chance getting that first capture, but then it goes right back to Carter.
Dawn in the chat asking, how do I challenge somebody? You use a Facebook page, and you challenge somebody on there saying, I challenge, let's say you're going to challenge Carter. You'd say, I challenge Carter for his world and state rank. And then he has to accept it, and he has roughly a month to play you. And that's how that works. Usually we play a lot sooner than
Cobra
that.
Dad in the chat saying, tell Kai she is missing out on the best steak sandwich I have ever made. That is
Bring us some.
Okay, King Cobra, you need to bring that over, buddy. All right, some shots for you guys while these guys are starting right out. Here's what the right wall over or right wall under looks like. This would be the right wall over. Here would be the cross. Here would be the cut. Oops, I drew that wrong. Here would be the cut as the opposite side. And then lastly, you have the left wall under and the left wall over. This is all be coming from Chance's perspective here. Ooh, a nice cut there from Chance.
Ooh, good read by Chance.
Ooh, and fired right back right away from Carter.
These two are so close in the rankings right now. But Carter really needs that win to promote further up.
Ooh, fumbled in. 2-1 now.
This is why we call him the train wreck, guys. He fumbles a lot of things, and he starts to go on to a train wreck in his games.
We got Lukashaki in the chat, but spammed a little bit too much. But if you write less, it'll show up. We got Cobra Dad in the chat. We got Henry Marco in the chat saying hi. Ooh, nice one there from Chance. It's now 3-1. Remember, this is best 4 out of 7 games.
Look at this instant replay. Look at where he sets it up. He really likes it, that top left spot there, and gets that little bit of a slice.
James Meredith
He's working on Carter
no
with that
6-7.
right now. We'll see if he keeps that going or if he switches it up going forward.
Ooh,
Oh, and off
that
the
was
left wall.
such a nice left
Let's
wall
take a look
there.
at their heart rates right now. Their Chance is almost at 160, is at 153 right now, and Carter is taking a little bit of a chill pill. Not playing as intense as he would usually play
What
at.
a nice opportunity there for Chance. He loses
They're
control.
checking to see if it was over
Carter
right
gets
now.
a touch, but stays in
Was that
position
over?
enough time to hit it through.
That we just replayed it and he looked at it.
It's really close. That replay is so hard to say.
It looks like it was
I
over.
wanna
but
say it looks
I looked at
fair.
it twice. We're looking at it. We're not really sure. I would say do a face-off on it. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to do a face-off because that's like the most fair way to do it in this case. It looked like it was past the line.
I think it was over.
Yeah.
It looked over.
If you think so, you can go out and let him know.
We got James in the
Well,
chat
they're
saying
doing a
67.
face-off.
We also have Luca in the chat saying hockey, the best sport. That's right, air hockey.
Ivy says, I like how they're matching
The
the
best
colors
sport.
up top. Of course, color matching should be key. You don't want the red player to be on the blue side. Whoa!
And the face-off going to Carter there, 4-4.
Chance with a nice drip and right wall. Oh, scores on himself on that one.
Not
And
what you want to
now
do, Carter. This is
Carter's
a
taking the
promotion match.
Chance was in the lead for a long time there. He was feeling very comfortable, very confident. But now Carter has retaken the lead from him.
Oh no,
What's that gonna do?
So here's some stats for you, Caleb. If Carter wins, he promotes to Emerald Division, but if Chance loses, he will be demoted out of Master.
That's a tough match for him.
Snappy left wall under again. That's worked on Carter now
I don't
3
know
times.
if Chance knows that. If he loses this match, he will be demoted out of Master.
Maybe we wait to tell him if he wins the first set. That way it freaks him out.
I think this is
and
a
then-
challenge set.
This is only one set.
This is one set, Caleb.
Oh boy, never mind. Wait to tell him at the very last game.
So the stakes are very high. Oh, nice block there from Chance.
The puck just flying up. You guys can see that your chat on that broken monitor. We broke that a few weeks ago with the puck. We're going to be destroying that along with the stupid Skibbity Toilet once we hit 30,000 subscriptions. Would you guys mind hitting the sub button? That would mean a lot to us. And it's a live sub count. Let us know that you've subbed in the chat. We'll try to shout you out as best as we can. Slow right wall over from
Welcome
Chance.
in, Corey, saying Carter has it. That's right. Carter's looking like he's got a decent chance here.
no.
But I don't know. Chance has some really decent shots.
I mean,
Carter's tried that shove shot again, and he just lost possession. I keep telling him not to do that down shot. And there, okay,
they're
now
at 6 now.
and then Chance with the cross there. It looks like the table died, so now waiting for the table to restart. All right, now they're back in.
Chance.
Chance managed to get the... Oh, a nice
Oh.
block there by Carter. Carter still has an opportunity here. And then off goal. Tries to hit another cut there. Goes to the cross. Chance is there to block.
Oh,
unfortunate, Carter.
No.
no.
That's so
Look at this
bad.
replay, guys.
And so we call that a back of mallet shot
he
there.
blocked it, and then it rebounds right into his goal.
Off the back of the mallet. We call it a BM shot, and it's the worst. Does not feel good. Nobody likes that. You can see his face right there. You can see your chat filling out right now. Do not forget to chat in. Go ham on it. Well, I'll leave the camera here for 1 second to give you a chance. You can say hi, Mom, whatever you want to say here. Don't forget to sub. There's 25,595 so far. Let's hit the 30,000 mark today. That would be so amazing.
Today, you're asking
Let's do it.
5,000 subscribers today.
I am. I'm asking 5,000 subscribers today.
Yep, Cold Potato
That'd be
Skin says,
crazy.
"How do you
That would be
train for
incredible.
this? How do you train for this?"
A lot of drifting. You do a lot of off goals, and you practice just like drifting back and forth on the table a whole lot. All right, these guys are getting antsy. They're ready
here
to start.
first, folks. You just practice.
I mean, you do a lot of drifting. You do a lot of puck control. So you don't just make a bunch of shots. You keep it on your side of the table. Do you see what Chance is doing right there? We do a lot of that right there.
That's called puck control.
Chance
He's got
has
a lot
it.
of it. A lot of puck
The real
control.
question
Look
though
at
is
that.
when
Oh,
is
man.
the AAHL going to get its own virtual reality air hockey game? Or app? That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
It would be really fun.
If you've got the
It
money,
just depends on.
we got the
Yeah,
idea.
we just need some donations, some big donations here in the chat.
Or,
So,
you know,
you know.
if you're a developer watching this, just make it right now.
So Chance's main two shots right now that I'm seeing, so far he's going for this cut, which is that side, and he's going for the right wall under. On top of that, he's doing a lot of left-sided shots here, where he's doing a lot of the left wall under and over shots on Carter.
Got Motors saying, "How do I get into this league?" There are 4 states that are currently running leagues in this moment. It's Idaho, Texas, North Carolina, and Chicago. So if you can find one of those weekly tournaments within your time frame, just go and play.
The great state of Chicago, huh? In Illinois?
Yep.
Okay, so type in the chat, !NC for North Carolina if you want to see all the places that play every single week there, or !ID. It's a code, we have it coded, so if you punch that in, the chat will actually populate with the areas that we play in. Actually, we're going to have to add one to ours. Ivy showing you right now in the chat, !ID, and that'll show you we play at Jeremy's Arcade. Look at that nice cut from Carter there.
What are we adding? I already added the North Carolina one.
We're going to add our Tuesday weekly.
Oh.
Hopefully that, because we're going to be going to BSU tomorrow, Boise State University,
BSU,
and doing a live stream for BSU, doing our very first weekly tournament for Tuesdays in Boise State. Look at that nice snappy right wall under from Chance there.
We're going to go to college for the first time, guys.
Ooh, tied up 4-4 now.
Oh, man, that was a great cut from Carter. Caleb, have you ever been to college before? We're going to BSU.
Hey, I did go to college for like 1 season, and I decided that they charge way too much money for books, and don't really give enough knowledge for the price.
He had to earn his commentator license from his bootstraps up. Carter with the right wall over, no good, no Chance has it. Diamond drift, again. Left wall this time, goes for a transition, then forehand. Ooh, Carter could have stolen it, but did not.
That went in and out. You know, my mom always told me to go to college, and what a great opportunity to go to college, right?
Nice cross here from Chance.
You know, college is one of those places where if you know what kind of career or what direction your life is going, and you need a certain skill that college can help you get into, then college is useful. But otherwise, just put your money in investing and forget college. That's what I
put your money in air hockey.
It's game point right now for Chance. He just needs one, and there it is. The last point, 7-4. He's won now 2 games to 0.
Chance.
Carter has to win this to level up.
Carter just needs to bring up his intensity. Look at his BPMs, 162 to 145.
I will say that when he's playing against Kai, his BPMs are right around 125. So he actually, to himself, is sort of pumped up right this second.
7-5.
Good question
again.
from Cold Potato Skin asking, hey, is friction your friend or enemy in air hockey?
Enemy.
Low friction helps a puck move, but I would think more friction on the mallet edge would be helpful.
No, so the friction that I'm talking about is the friction between your mallet and the surface of the table. You want that to be buttery smooth. And I mean like oily smooth. There's no friction off of your mallet to the puck almost at all. It's not like you can really get it to like start spinning too much. It takes a lot to get that puck spinning. There's a lot of friction
Don't
from
let us
the
catch
wall.
you lotioning up your pucks on the air hockey table.
We used
All
to
right.
we used to spray
25,595. 56 subs. We only need 4 more to hit 600. You could help us reach that goal.
Buttery chicken, says Liam's in the chat. Vi in the chat saying Chance is hot tonight. Oh, that hit him right in the face. Do we have a replay of that?
No.
No. Oh, it hit. Oh man, whenever that happens in the game, if I'm the opponent, I will yell at the person in your face. Like, whoever does that. Carter rubbing his chin after that one. We should have had a Carter chin cam for that. Chance, the cut, gets it back. Fires out left wall over, no good, but he gets it back again. Goes to that right wall, it's missed. He's got a ton of puck possession time and then gets the cut on him here.
You know, and Chance is really doing a good job keeping control of that puck, setting it into the position he wants it, and taking very precise shots on Carter right now. And it's really showing. And, you know, going into this game, it was feeling like Carter might actually have a very big opportunity to take Chance down. But right now, you know, Chance is really showing his skill level here with how much time he has with the puck.
Well, Chance has a 60% chance of winning. Get it? Over Carter's 40%. That's just the metrics of this rating.
Ooh, nice
of our
cut
metrics
there from Carter. I didn't get your 60%
really,
joke. Was
Carter's
that
really
was that a
made,
bad 6
he has a
joke?
high
Late,
chance.
You know, coming into air hockey, though. You know, he's been slowly but steadily climbing up the ranks, passing even. Oh shoot! I can't think of the name.
Ooh, that was such an insane shot from Carter. Look at this, he's
Even
drifting.
Chance said it. Even Chance looked up and said, "Nice shot."
And then forehand strikes
It was
into the
nice.
cut.
I gotta watch Carter's game here because I'm gonna be playing against him.
Ooh,
again.
a very nice diamond drift into
Carter
a shot. Even Chance is
Heating
like,
back
whoa.
up now, 160 beats per minute. He is on fire.
Ooh, nice. Look at that. He did this beautiful cut there. And Carter was actually cheating the cut. Look at where his mallet, he was actually blocking a little bit more towards that side anyway. Okay, Spec, how do you beat Chance? I'm gonna need some help on beating
how do you
Chance.
beat Chance?
Yep, later today.
Oh,
He got mad, he yelled at it, and then it went in.
I mean, you just get into his head.
5-4
Yeah.
now.
You just say some dumb crap he doesn't appreciate, and then he'll walk out.
It's now 5-all.
No,
Carter has it.
I think the way to beat Chance is you really gotta dial in your straights. He will stonewall those straights, and then you're open for the right walls. Or left wall even.
There he is
5 to
again.
6 right now.
Carter was
fumble into a shot.
Carter was in the lead, and right now he's looking at game point now again for Chance. Chance made the comeback.
What a block from Chance on Carter's cross. Now, Chance looking to get the transition.
Oh, 6-6. Show me. Get your chats ready. We're gonna read off as many 6-7s as we possibly can. If you hate
Nice
6-7,
Mike Carter there with an opportunity, goes for the right wall over, but Chance is in defending position. Goes for the left wall over, misses. Chance sets it up. He looks for a right wall over, misses again. He's just out. He would have hit that one, but Carter was there to receive. But Chance gets it back. Chance sets it up. Goes for an off goal. Tries to pull Carter away from his defense. Sets up again into a diamond drift shot. Cut. No good. He goes for that right side. Still cannot seem to land the shot. Sets it up into another left wall. Oh, under this time. Does not go in. Goes for a cut. Hits the bar.
oh, that was
so much time and opportunity. In and out.
Oh, and then he lost it.
Oh no, here we go,
That
Carter.
could be everything.
First error.
Carter flubs
And
it.
Carter had the chance, and he did it.
But
Carter did a stupid shove shot. He, after round, and found out again. Chance has it. And
Timeout
Chance
call.
calls a timeout.
Oh my
He's getting
goodness.
way too angry for that.
We gotta-
Carter,
we gotta-
knowing that he
Are
had
you
his shot.
buttering my biscuits right now? Chance is on the line. He said, timeout. I need a second. And now he's coming back stronger than ever to try to finish off this game.
And there it
7-6, and there it is.
Man, Carter just flubbed so many possessions, and Chance got the upper hand at that critical moment. Nice forehand right there from Chance.
It's whatever. We see you in the chat. We also got Alex Edits. Oh, here come all the 6-7s. Here we go. I'm gonna read off as many as I possibly can. We got TMP. We got Ivy saying Carter. No. We got Vi Rainsberger. We got Charlo Beans in the chat saying so intense. We got Ivy in the chat. Here come all the 6-7s, and now that people know this is actually live. Like, look at this. This is it's as live as it gets. You see this right here? Oops, that was the wrong button. How about that button? There we go. Look at that. I got my buttons now working. No, stop. Off.
Oh.
Chance
You're
right
breaking
now in
everything
a great
here.
position, 3 games to 0.
Or let's get back into the game.
You know, can he clutch up here, or
Well,
you know, will the Chance choke? What's going to happen?
This is Carter's last chance to play Chance.
It's 3-0. You're right. This is it. Carter has to win this one, or it's all curtains for him. Ooh.
Nice block there on Carter.
Yeah. So Carter's going to get possession on that one.
And now Carter with
see.
control.
That
Will
push
he be able to
shot
get that
again!
first point on the board?
That
No.
stinking shove shot. Good. I'm glad Chance got that goal. I've told Carter so much. Watch this replay.
He
Watch
doesn't
this.
even do it right here.
Well, Carter has it, and he does this thing where he doesn't hit it. He just shoves it.
I just think he just wants that little push.
Remember how you said your little clown goofy shot? That's what he's trying to do with that. He's trying to make fetch happen. It does not work for him, and I've told him so many times. And he did that when it was 6-6. It's like, don't do it, bro. It's not worth it. It doesn't work. So, man, I feel like Carter's his own worst enemy right now. Ooh,
He's
nice cut there.
definitely in his own head, and Chance is on the ball. And it seems like Chance is not going to be letting up anything here.
It is
and,
3-0 right now,
know.
Caleb. 3-1.
Nice shot there by
And
Carter,
instantly
but
back
it will not be
in.
enough.
He's just killing him on these cut shots over and over and over again. Ooh, nice hard one there from Carter, but Chance ends up stealing it. Chance with the diamond
Carter
grip.
has really made his way in the AAHL. He's ranked number 6, but he's finally found his wall that he must overcome, and that is Chance.
It's sort of the bad part about being so high ranked is that the walls you hit are just so immediate, and there's no getting around them until you do.
Right.
You know, like Chance is wanting to rank up as well, but you know, you got Josiah, Nathan, and me up top there, and he just can't get anything in terms of rating when those 3 players are just dominating the board. It's just the part you play with being such a high rank.
Chance had a nice double shot, 1-2, and now there he gets him with a cut, but he had a really nice, as Caleb calls it, the double dinger danger. And now it's match point to 1. Chance only needs one more.
He's trying to do a turkey.
Goes for the turkey shot.
He throws it off the table.
To assert his dominance, and instead he ends up looking like a turkey. Carter has it. Carter with a stupid shove shot again. No good. Oh, Carter was moving forward on that.
Was that little
That was
Texas
forward.
charge?
Yeah, look at this here. I think he was moving forward on that. No, he wasn't.
He blocked it and then moved forward.
He wasn't moving forward. That's actually his puck. That was good.
It
That was a
is
great block from Chance there. That was a great block from Chance. If he was moving forward, it would have been Carter's puck. So the fact that he blocked it and then moved forward is exactly what you want to do. Carter has it.
In Ned Boston saying hello.
Oh,
Chance only needs one more point. He's just trying to finish Carter off right here. He gets control of the puck. He goes for left wall over. Does not land. Sets it up again. Chance is a slow cut.
Chance is playing with his food right now. He's doing a bunch of double walls. He's doing a bunch of garbage.
Cool
yeah, he's trying to look cool for his fans right now, knowing that he's already got this game in the bag. Carter should be taking advantage of this and just scoring goal after goal, but he's not.
He's trying to do a...
Oh, there it goes. There it is. There it is. The end of that one. Game over. Match over. 7-1.
4-0 set. That was very disappointing for Carter. He is really trying to level up, but Chance is just too much for him at this point.
I mean, that was a great final shot there. You saw that it was coming back, and he gave it a little touch into a transition. A nice ending there.
I was going against Chance, and I got a puck right in my face. It hurt so much, and now I got these war scars, man.
Man, what a good match between the two of you. I mean, Carter took it to a 6-7. Unfortunately, didn't quite break him there at that moment. That could have been the moment of the change of the pace of the game. But Chance, you looked good out there. You stayed strong. You had some good shots, and you managed to take the overall win, 4-0. How you guys feeling out there?
It was fun. I've got a headache. I was really hoping Josiah would be back by now because I haven't used anything but his mallet in like almost a month now. So
Well,
that was really weird.
Carter,
I just need to buy one, but I've been looking for one and I just don't.
Carter, you were trying to promote, but
Yeah.
chance was just too much for you.
Carter,
You should stop doing that push shot.
that
Oh
shove
no,
shot.
dude! With this,
I'm
I
gonna-
just could not. Like
gonna
Chance and I
murder
were
you.
warming up before, so I could try to get the mallet back. Oh, I think I might get some.
So here's the thing, like I always root for the underdog. That's
he
always
was-
been my thing, right?
I
So I'm
think
sort
he
of rooting
still
for you
would've
on
won.
that one. But when it's 6-6 and you do the shove and he steals it, then you get it back, and then you do the shove again,
Yeah, dude. It's
and
for
he's
the game, for the love of the game.
It's the love of the game.
For the love
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I have a hernia now because of you, Carter.
It's
Yeah.
like that. It's like that freaking turkey shot that I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Don't
but
let
you
that-
had at least the time to do it. If it was 6-6 and all rode on that. and
Oh,
you
I
were
would have
tricky-
totally done it still.
Okay, so guys, let's see. Where's the chat saying? Let's get some questions for these guys really quick in the chat. We had let's see. Look at the name here. We had Christensen saying, "Let's go, Carter." We got Badir saying, "Hey." Koki's saying, "You got this, Carter." Koki actually drew
did not
Carter
have it.
in
Yeah,
some
that was
fan
really
art.
cool.
Oh, do you have that fan art thing you could show for Koki? Because he's in the chat right now. Let's post this up.
Carter? I
Not
don't
of
think-
Carter. You
I
can
was
show
the
ours
first
instead.
one that Koki
Ours?
posted.
Yeah, but let's look at better people.
Yeah.
And now those are some guys to look at. So that game's actually coming up here in a second. Props to Koki. Actually, I would like to do something kind of fun. Josiah is nearby. Is actually kind of
Oh,
fun.
now
yeah.
Josiah is nearby.
Yeah, I know he's nearby. But
He's been nearby.
well, actually,
Really?
maybe we should wait till he gets back over here, and then we could all
no.
sign the sticker. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. We had a fan yesterday who actually emailed us, and we're going to sign a sticker for him. So we're going to send him for
Oh,
free
yeah,
a
yeah.
sticker. He lives in Canada, but regardless, we're going to ship a sticker to him signed by 4 of the players that he has to sign it, and I'm really excited about that.
I think it's for like.
I'm not
Nathan,
popular.
Kai,
Yeah, Nathan,
Spec.
Kai, Spec.
Yeah.
Josiah.
If you
And
guys
Josiah.
want to,
I think so.
send us an
Yeah,
email.
we're not cool.
Here's a flyer for this real quick. Send us an email. We would love to send you some merch. We would love to get in touch with you. We would love to help you learn how to sponsor games, how to start up your own weekly tournaments, how
We're
to
not
teach
here
you.
often.
Yeah. All right, so game's going to be coming up here in a second. Myself versus Spec. How do you think that's going to go, gentlemen?
I think Spec's gonna take it.
Where's Cruz?
I
hope-
prefer Spec to take it personally.
Honestly, I hope Nate wins it so that it's not the 3 in a row loss. But
I don't know. I don't have Cruz's number.
I think
He's on Facebook.
So what's the secret there, Chance? Help me with the secret to beating
The
Spec.
secret to beating Spec,
Yeah.
you gotta hit this. You gotta hit the stupid on the line cut. That's it. You gotta hit a cut on the line, but you gotta make it look like a cut right wall. That's it. That's all you have to
so
do.
mad if Nate wins now.
Yeah, Spec's gonna beat me up, but now Spec's gonna watch out for that cut, and he's gonna only hold the cut.
This is excellent. What else you got for me?
I think you take steroids right before.
Try and distract him. He gets easily distracted with
Nah.
deception.
Well,
Yeah.
on the table it's fine. I don't like anything off the table distraction, like yelling, screaming, or people.
No,
shooting
on the
at-
table distraction, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta put your hand on the table, cause every time.
Dude, I got
Yeah,
mad
just
last
laugh at
week.
him,
The dog,
actually.
a dog, like we had Air Bear here, and he like sort of lunged out as I was playing against him, and it was a 6-6 point, and then he gets the goal on it, and I there was a part of me that wanted to murder the dog. Like I'm not gonna
No,
lie,
not
like
fair.
don't have the dog
Bear
jump
does
out.
not
why do I have to get in the lab?
Get in the lab.
to check
You ain't cheating. You ain't.
if you ain't true, you ain't try.
I ain't cheating. Well, actually, that last game, I just kind of like and blacked out there for a bit
I almost blacked out after a certain.
and didn't know what was going on. I don't even know how it got to like 5 points, cause like all I remember is face off, and then I was at 5 points, and then I did something stupid, and it's like, wait, how is it 5-1 already?
I
What's
remember,
going
like,
on?
The first time you hit it off, and it just like I said, it went right past my.
Hey, it's Anthony. What's up,
Oh,
Anthony?
I forgot that's his name. Come on, one more sub.
Yeah.
Oh, we're almost at 25.
All right, we're gonna be
26.
diving into the next game right here. I'm gonna have Mizuki
Let's
dive in and help us with
go.
some commentary along with Caleb.
Mizuki.
Yeah, Mizuki.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting here. I might need some help in the booth here.
I got you guys for a ref if
There
you
we
need
go.
a ref.
We
So,
do. We do need a
Guy
ref.
does not play tonight.
Yeah, I'll ref it.
Alrighty.
I'll ref it.
All right, let's start.
We'll get ready.
I'll get the warm up going right now.
Hey Nathan, after this week, I want in 2 weeks to challenge Spec. So let me challenge Spec, please.
Even if he's number 2.
Even if he's number 2.
Okay.
I still want to play Spec because if I could beat him, I can go
See,
up.
I want to beat him before you do, so that way I get his juicy points.
But I want his juicy points.
No.
change
I
it
wanna-
right
I
now?
want to milk
Like
Spec
that.
like a cow. That's what's about to happen.
Oh, yo. What?
Hey, yo.
What?
Hey, yo.
Like a cow.
As Alistair would say, you can't milk those. All right, here we go. The next matchup. Who is the next match? Is that you and
That's
Spec?
gonna be-
I mean,
There's a-
yeah, me and Nathan.
Wow.
once again.
Okay, so Nathan versus Spec. What a fun match. You know, another rematch. And currently, Spec ranked number 1 versus Nathan ranked number 2. I wonder if this may eventually drop Nathan down to rank 3, or if Nathan will reclaim his number 1 spot.
I don't think Nathan's gonna drop to number 3. it takes a lot to get down there. He's up 900 points away from number 3 right now, so it's a lot. He's not gonna lose
Josiah
900
needs
points.
to start playing more.
All right. I'll catch you later, Caleb. I'll be out there and be joined by Mizuki
All right.
in a little bit.
Best of luck to both of you. And all right, so Nathan, I guess it looks like he is going to warm up here against Chance. Welcome everybody to the chat. If you guys haven't joined us before, welcome into the AAHL, where we have pro matches, amateur matches, and all kinds of fun events with air hockey. And yeah, like Cole's question here, what's the pre-game meal? For me, it's coffee. Every time before these games start, I gotta have some sort of a caffeine boost. And then, yeah, Isaac's saying, hey, go Nathan. Gremlin, Spec would wreck you, bro. You know, Spec might just do that. We'll see. He might wreck Nathan, he might wreck Chance, or maybe tonight is Nathan's night, and he's going to wreck Spec. We'll have to find out and see. Maybe Chance will go on a winning spree here and really change the game. Gold in the chat saying, can I bet on this yet? Chance is a lock in this one, please. You know, he locked in the last one. Can you do it again? And there it is, 25,600 subscribers. Thank you so much for joining the sub count. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, QM in the chat saying Nathan with the 75% win vote, but he's lost the last 2 against Peter. That is a really good point. You know, will we see the same results in the next fight? This is one that Nathan's really been feeling. Now, you gotta remember, those matches between Nathan and Spec were extremely close. And, you know, it really is still anyone's game, I want to say. So, we'll see what happens. Is Nathan going to be locked in, or is Spec going to be locked in? Will Spec win for a 3rd time in a row? Or Nathan? So, but it's still anyone's game for first place here at the AAHL. Wagoning Wisdom Star, Bad Bunny is going to win during the Super Bowl. I don't know who that is, but best of luck. All right, and Nathan's still kind of warming up here versus Chance. Ah, the performance at halftime. Cool. I'll have to check them out sometime and see what that's about. It looks like Nathan is a little bit on the upper hand against Chance here. That's tough to say. Where is this? This is located in Idaho, near Boise. This is just a warm-up currently, but we are going to have an insane match here very shortly. The number 1 versus the number 2. Nathan right now just warming up for that match. How are all you folks doing in the chat right now?
Well, hello, Caleb.
Oh, welcome in. I'm sorry, I forgot. What was your name again?
Wow. It's Emily. Damn.
It may have been some time.
Me,
you know-
ouch, Caleb. You find me so
Who's me?
forgettable. Well, what's not going to be forgettable is today's match between Peter Kai and Nathan Buss, still struggling for that
Oh
number
my
one
gosh,
spot.
this is
Ooh.
Emily. I don't think I've commentated with you in quite some time. It feels
Wow.
like it's been almost years even. Well, welcome in, and glad to have you here as a co-commentator here. So, do you think that Beck is going to take the win again for the third time in a row? Or do you think Nathan's going to actually lock in this time?
You know, I think it's up in the air. Both have been recovering from the cold that Spec, dragged around like a little plague rat. But, we'll see who has sharpened up what. I believe Nathan ended up ahead of him yesterday at the Sunday tournament. But ultimately it was Josiah who took the whole thing.
Right. Josiah now, he was recovering from some sort of injury last I heard. But I guess
sprained his
he did
wrist.
play Sunday night. So,
Can you explain to the viewers what the triangle is in air hockey defense?
that is the diamond drift. Kind of an interesting way to explain it, but basically it is a drift. It is. We'll watch Nathan, and I'll tell you when you see it. Right now, Chance is setting up for just a little cut here, right? And now Nathan has the puck. Let's see if he goes into the diamond drift. No, not quite. He just goes for an instant cut here. Trying to give you guys a good example. There you go. That was a very small half diamond drift. Nathan still hasn't really gone to his own diamond drift yet. Just kind of setting it up, going off the wall here. And Chance with that forward motion, I almost think that would have gone to Nathan there if this was a real match. The triangle defense. I guess that's just where you put your mallet in front of the defense by, I don't know, like four or five mallets away from the goal. And you just kind of hold the middle of it, and then you only need to shift your right to left by a little bit. That kind of holds them from doing cuts and crosses, but it does leave you a little bit more open for left wall unders and right wall unders, so you have to shift downward when those come. And Nathan has control here. Still warming up. I think he's had a good amount of time to warm up, though, and I think we'll have to get Spec out there in just a second to warm up as well. We got Cold Potato saying, bruh, triangle is an ancient strat. He might be cooked. If you're talking about, like, in soccer, where you have three people kicking it to each other in a triangle pattern, yes, that's great. But I don't think really anyone's doing that formation in air hockey where you only have one mallet and one puck. Maybe someone could utilize such a strat. You might have to be the first one to try it. You might have to come out here and join the AAHL for that attempt. We got QM asking for how tall Nathan is in person. He really towers over the table. It's kind of scary. Yeah, you can really see. I mean, he wears knee pads and everything, right? You can see the knee pad on his right leg there. And so what it is it's just he's very up close to that table. And, it works for him, but I don't know, in ping pong, they kind of go really far away from the table. So I don't really know what's the correct way to play there. Would you rather be really, really close up to the table or have a little bit of distance so you have a little bit more vision of the overall table? I don't know. And now Spec warming up against Chance. Spec is definitely looking a little bit more diligent in his control there. He's definitely taking his time with the puck. I would say that based on that, I would say he looks like he's in a little bit better situation versus Nathan right now. Oh yeah. We'll see. We got Koki in the chat saying, let's go, Nathan. Koki, one of our favorite fans here in the chat, bringing in that illustration of Nathan versus Spec, which is what we're going to have right here, right now. We got anything Dirt saying, this is really entertaining. I low-key wish there was 2v2s. I mean, there kind of is. It's just you have one on the table at a time, but there are 2v2s in air hockey. There's even ranked 2v2s, if I remember correctly. There is in Texas when Worlds is happening. There's also 2v2 game mode as well. We got Thomas in the chat. Nathan's wingspan gives him a huge advantage in this matchup. I mean, realistically, I think Spec might actually be taller, so he should have a better, a longer reach than Nathan. But Nathan actually still typically goes over the line more than anyone else. So it's interesting to see. I think out of everyone, Chance actually has the longest wingspan or reach, arm length. And thank you again, QM, for also flying that 2v2. They have doubles. If you get scored on, you swap off. That's right. We got Cold saying, can someone please get a smoke machine and goal horn for the room? It could be the move. I know, honestly, I wish I kind of had like some sort of soundboard, so that way when I'm commentating, I could like just do all kinds of different soundboard effects for goals and other situations.
So Caleb, we got Mizuki coming into the booth to help you commentate today. He used to help us way back. So without further ado, Mizuki, this is Caleb.
What's good, Caleb? I'm Mizuki. How are you doing?
What is going on? It's good to meet you.
Good to meet you as well. I haven't done this in
doing?
quite a while. This new setup is so much nicer than it used to be. Looking forward to the game, of course. I've been a big fan of both Nathan and Spec for a very long time. I've been watching Spec's climb over to rank #1 for a while, and then watching the repossessions or the retaking of #1 spot from Nate's. It's so hard not to pick favorites, but I think it's pretty easy to just enjoy the tension in the air between the two. I'm looking forward to seeing another rematch today. It seems like Spec's doing a lot better health-wise today. I know he said before he had a bit of a cold, but he seems to be doing better today. And the last time that I actually watched this matchup together live in person that I am right now, it was actually when Nathan was a bit sick, and was a bit sick, I should say. And then Spec actually took the #1 spot.
Gotcha. Well, it looks like we're going to have a good matchup between the two of them. They versed each other, and Spec has won the last 2 matches between Nathan and himself. But, here we go. Round 3. Will Nathan finally overcome that hill that he's been struggling with lately? Or will Spec continue to hold that winning streak and continue to claim that #1 spot in the AAHL?
Now, of course, I don't think Nathan is planning on giving this one up very easily. Even just a bit ago, he was talking about how excited he was to take his position back after, losing the last couple of times. And I feel like he must have a little bit of an insult to his name that Spec kept mentioning that he was sick, so maybe he's trying to prove something today. But it also sounds like that even in the event of a loss, I don't think Spec's going to have it easy anytime soon, because it sounds like Nathan is planning on going through a little bit of a training arc, saying he's not going to challenge Spec again for another month or so. But I don't want to put that bad energy in the air. Right now, I'm just kind of looking forward to watching these two go head-to-head.
He needs a training montage.
Training montage of Nathan would actually kind of go hard.
Right. I've been thinking about this. I like air hockey, but I've noticed that every goal is 1 point. And I was wondering, maybe we could come up with a way to set it up to where when you hit a special goal or something, kind of like how basketball has 3 points, right? When you hit a 3-pointer. Or it's just 2 points, something to that effect, where you hit a special shot, it actually counts for more than 1 point. I don't know how we would do that except for maybe setting up like some sort of proxies or some sort of way of like, determining, maybe if it, bounced and hit a certain area a certain amount of time or something to that effect. But anyway, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I feel like it's going to be one of those things that are a little bit more difficult to set up just on account of a lot of those other games when you're having a higher point value being attached to one thing or the other. Usually it's very skill dependent. And ooh, Spec taking another point off of Nathan today. Already Nathan seems to be firing up the pistons, so to speak. But losing possession immediately, of course. It's not exactly the type of position that Nathan wants to be. Ooh, immediately returning. I think it's Specs feeling a little bit disappointed about that one, of course. But as I was saying before, air hockey is a skill-based game, but there isn't exactly any markings on the table or anything of the sort. And of course, air hockey is trying to be somewhat reminiscent of the original sport that's in, and I'm not actually sure if in regular hockey there are ways to score more than 1 point. But maybe... Ooh, another point off of...
Fantastic right wall from Nathan.
Do we still do the shot of the day? So that was a little fun little thing that I got to participate in when I was commentating last. It goes to show how long it's actually been for us. A lot of Nathan fans in the chat, but I love seeing the occasional intermittent Spec fan trying to cheer him on too. It's pretty funny because for the longest amount of time, Spec was considered the underdog because I believe it was, 4 years that Nathan held the #1 spot here in Idaho?
And, even in times where Spec would take the #1 spot, Nathan was very quick to take it back. I think this is really... Ooh, looks like he's taping up his fingers, got a little bit of a boo-boo or something.
Right. Yeah, it's like you say, Emily, there was a couple times that Spec managed to take Nathan... like a one-off, but then Nathan immediately took it back and just continued to hold it. He would, Nathan would lose very rarely, but you'd still lose every once in a great while to either Josiah or Nathan or Spec or whatever, correct? But not now. Now it's more like Spec is the one that's been on the winning streak, and Nathan's trying to get that one-off win. So we'll see what happens.
It's time for bed when doom scrolling brings you to the AAHL. Who needs sleep?
No, don't say that. This is your best moment in life when you're just here with us, the community, the commentators, the air hockey players.
Air hockey also wakes you up. How can you not get excited watching Nate in the ring? I'm a bit of a Spec fan myself. He's the one that actually taught me how to play air hockey, not that I'm very good. But Nathan just has this infectious energy. I always kind of relate him a little bit to many other sports.
Right. He has a, like you say, a presence about him that kind of brings you in. And, we welcome all of you in, you doom scrollers and great people like 6-5 now. Nathan 2 down with control, goes in the diamond drift, goes back to Spec though. Spec looking for that right wall over. Nathan tries to recapture, he gets a touch, but it goes back to Spec again. Spec now, another opportunity. Goes for the cross. Nathan does manage to deflect and gain control. Goes for a left wall under, recaptures, sets it up. Goes for a slow speed. Takes his time, looks for the opportunity. Tries to go for the cut. Oh, he gets a huge 6-6.
A little bit of a show
what
me.
What a challenge that was. Big moment for both Spec and Nathan, who's going to take this first game. A nice block by Nathan, a good opportunity there by Spec. Goes for another, a right wall over this time. Nathan does get a touch on it. He has control, sets it up into that diamond drift, goes for a right wall over, into a double dinger. Doesn't quite land though, sets it up again, goes for an off one to the right wall. But Spec gets a touch and the goal! What a shot by Spec! An absolute beautiful match between the two of these guys. I mean, Nathan managed to get that forceful shot, then Spec getting that touch into an instant forehand, left wall over.
He was just millimeters off from that goal, too. Any one of those could have gone in, but that was a fantastic defense from Peter Kai going into the second game of the first set.
Now, taking the first game is actually a very, very important deal to both of these players. Spec has gone on record multiple times saying that once Nathan gets the lead on you, it is fighting tooth and nail to even try and get that back from him.
Right.
The Spec that I know has always been more of, I always call him a snowball. He's somebody who starts off very slow and seems to capitalize a little bit on everybody putting kind of their entire energy into the initial part of the game, and he starts to slowly build up this momentum. But it's ever since taking the championship, ever since taking #1 here in the state of Idaho, he's been so focused on trying to make sure that Nathan gets as little of a lead as possible as early as possible, which is kind of contradictory to the effect that I'm used to.
Right. I think he learned that Nathan kept that win because you can't let Nathan get ahead, just like you were saying earlier. As soon as Nathan starts to get that lead, he will run with it and never look back.
Retaking possession on Spec's side. Now, the energy in which both of these players actually put into their game are very different. As you can see from Nathan, he's not only very animated and very emotive when he plays, but he's also this very intense, sportsman-like, aggressive type of player. Meanwhile, looks like a TO to Sand going on, but Spec himself is a very stoic individual. It's very hard to figure out what's going on in his head. And even as he starts to build up that mental stack a little bit more, and he starts considering all of these possibilities, considering what kind of defenses that Nathan is prepared to go for, what type of shots he can make, it almost feels like he's not thinking at all. Not in the insulting way, of course, but he seems very zen on the table. But if you look at the heart rate counter, you can see just how excited both of these players can get when you start seeing a lot of these backs and forths or these retaking of possessions, especially as the actual game continues to go along.
Fantastic.
You're right. And if these two players were gladiators back in medieval times, it would be like Nathan is a swordsman while Spec is a spearman, right? He kind of has a more distance approach versus Nathan is just all up in there.
We've got Cold Potato Skin in the chat. Do they bring their own paddles?
We call it a mallet, and yes, actually. And there's also various styles that you're actually able to bring. Another beautiful goal off of the right wall from Nathan. But these mallets that they're using are actually made of various different kinds of plastics. Some of them are 3D printed specially for us. A lot of them are brought in by the players themselves.
Spec gets his, lathed. He orders, giant, big dowels of plastic and takes them to a guy to get them lathed.
Oh!
Nathan's
4-1
not
Nathan.
pulling any punches.
Really starting to take that lead hard. It's like we were saying, Nathan also has always been slow to warm up. But once he's starting to figure things out against his opponent, he can really start to take that lead and run with it.
How is this comparable to Gladiators? I don't know, man. Try playing yourself and you can see. Sometimes sometimes it really feels like Nathan might be out to try to cut off your head.
Right. I mean, are you not entertained? Here you are, watching our AAHL vid, so we know it's got to be pretty decent, right? Hey, and if you guys get bad in the chat, you better beware. We got paddles or mallets. All right, here we go. Spec with control, setting it up. And now Nathan getting a piece of it, but it goes back to Spec. 5-2. Nathan gets control though. Goes for that right wall. Nice block by Spec. Nathan with the off goal. Sets it up again. Nice little 3-2-1 punch into that cross.
Ooh.
6-2 now. Nathan's definitely feeling pretty good about this right now. He knows that he's one game down, but taking this big of a lead in game 2 is definitely going to be a motivation booster here.
Starting back up. Israel Gomez in the chat says, my wife got a blood blister playing this game. This happens a lot more frequently than you'd think. You can actually see Nathan's mallet right now has a bit of a wrap around the center.
Right, and what other sports nowadays do you get bloodied? The air hockey.
I think maybe a lot of them.
I'm pretty sure most of them.
Looks like Nathan's taking the
welcome
game
to
7-2.
Brutal defeat, and once again, that momentum when it's in Nathan's favor, it's just so hard to actually take back.
7-2, Nathan taking that win. Might be the worst hand in poker, but a great win for Nathan here on the air hockey table.
Sorry, don't mind us. Josiah's in the booth sabotaging things for getting the final shot replay. Oh, I activated them. That was a mistake.
I did everything correct. I needed to go throw my stuff away, and I hear this guy, I think you're probably talking, it's break stuff. I did everything correct. What do you do?
Ooh, both these players getting the headbands in, entering that Super Saiyan mode right off
This
the rip
early?
on game number 3.
Putting the armor on.
Give me my thing back.
Possession immediately goes to Nate, of course. Now, this is pretty standard. You can actually, if you watch very carefully, you can see the way that Spec holds his mallet is very different when he's playing on the defensive, especially when Nathan starts lining up these really, really slow shots, just kind of building up that anticipation. And then it shifts when he actually regains the possession.
And look at how both of these players' stances are. You have Spec. He has the 2 foot, his feet are kind of in a parallel line up there. Whereas Nathan, he's got his right leg up against that thing most of the time. Right now, it's not. Actually, right now it's pretty parallel. But see, there you go. Watch. He instantly switches when when he's feeling it. He'll switch to that other position a lot of the time. But you can see how much he leans over that table. That's something that he does a lot.
That brings up one of my my favorite, most interesting air hockey phenomena is I've heard it called the kiss of the table, where it is not uncommon to get pretty nasty bruises on your thighs from lunging at the table. I think Nathan's experienced this before, and I've heard of others in the league who it is pretty easy to get that table kiss.
Right. All right, and going over to the chat real quick, we have Shane in the chat saying, "It's the fight." And that is what it is right now, 1-1 in Game 3, absolutely tied up right now. Nathan, it looks like Spec is managing to hold control right now. They're just going for the break, and Spec gets it with a huge cut there. Nathan
just slides it up.
Hoping to get an instant goal back, but unfortunately doesn't land it. Spec on defense. Good job there. Nathan manages to get a nice block as well.
Immediately.
Nathan gets a nice little touch, enough to gain control of that puck. 2-1 though. Spec still in the lead. Goes for a right while under. Spec, a nice job capturing that, not letting it in. An instant, another good cut. Nathan's starting to feel the pain from those cuts. We got T-Money in the chat saying peak male performance. Absolutely. We got Turkey in the chat saying Nathan trying to assert dominance with the wide stance. Ain't gonna work, bud.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll see. 3-2 right now. Spec still in the lead.
Thomas Treller in the chat asking, are the players required to wear mouth guards? No!
I feel like they should.
But there are moments where sometimes the puck will fly up off of the table and almost hit somebody in the face. So there almost feels like a liability just waiting to happen.
If anyone needs a mouth guard, it's probably me, because I gotta keep on yapping.
Rose the yapper.
You guys, everyone in the chat's gotta deal with it. Alright, let's see here. 4-3. Spec still in the lead. Nathan with control though. Nathan takes his time, gets the cross, a nice setup and a good read by Nathan there. Spec just a little bit too slow on that defense on that cross, but that's a tough shot to block. All right, you guys hear this? That's my soda. We are getting ready to down this thing for this
Caleb's
match
going
here.
sicko mode.
We got all you in the chat, you know it. The love of the game.
It's driven him to drink.
You know what? I have yet to actually do an alcoholic night. I don't know if that would turn out good or
I think
bad.
that's very
Make that a
PG-13.
So far, I've not done it.
Someone throws up on the table.
Drunk commentator night as a special community.
Right. I've been told that I'm a funny drunk, but I think it's usually me telling myself that.
Ricardo in the chat saying, I've been living under a rock, didn't know this was a sport. Yes, it's actually been a sport for about almost, I think, a little over 50 years now. It's been on the smaller side of things, but it's been really, really picking up in its popularity recently thanks to streams such as this one they have in Texas.
It's not just a sport, it's an entertainment, it's a lifestyle, and you are now here with us tonight at the AAHL to experience it with everyone here in the chat. Congratulations, welcome in. I hope you enjoy. 5-5, point of criticality, 1 game to 1 game, one intense match.
Oh,
a beautiful return.
You get a huge transition cut, breaking the tie. This could only get more intense if we had tents in the room, for now, 5 to 6.
Intense. Ooh, show me.
6 to 6, a good tie. Show me moment. Nathan has control. He sets it up. He's looking to take this victory. He wants it badly. He's set in, looks for that cut, but a nice read by Spec.
Let's see if he can send it home.
Goes for a right wall under, but Nathan, a nice block of his own. Spec sets it up once again. Goes for the cut.
Back with that cut.
That one is gonna sting for Nathan because he knows that's the cut that pisses him off the most. As we go to a game 4, 2 games to 1, Spec in the lead. We got Thomas in the chat saying, we need this in the Winter Olympics. This is so intense. Yes, we do. In fact, because this is an Idaho air hockey matchup, I think we're going to have to start doing the Ice Bowl, is what we'll have to call it, for the Idaho State sometime. We'll see. We got Turkey in the chat saying, number 1 for a reason, cool under pressure. Kind of reminds me of that song from the Brave Little Toaster. I just don't think I can take this kind of pressure. All right, here we go, the face-off. And Nate, all start by the offense. Flag on the play. All right, here we go. Nathan manages to get that first face-off once again.
Maintaining possession so far. Now, shooting a little wildly right now. I think he might be a little bit nervous. Oh! As a good example of that, of course.
Unfortunate. Definitely going to play on the sensation there. We got, in the chat, is there any pro AAHL players for Wii? Is that like the Wii, like the tennis Wii or something? Or
I'm assuming
I don't know what that question is.
From Wisconsin?
Now, I don't remember what the 4 major states are, but if you type in exclamation and then your state's abbreviation in the chat, you can actually see if there's any local air hockey league or tournament going on in your
Idaho,
area.
Texas, North Carolina, and Illinois.
Yep, that'd be the ones. You can see it right down there in the chat.
And now 1 to 2. Nathan trying to catch up and take a tie here into this, and he does a nice cut, sends the same cut that Spec's been hitting Nathan with. Spec seeing that and taking a second to think about it.
Cuts might also be one of my favorite shots in air hockey, because there are just some times where it just genuinely looks like it goes through the mallet, but if it went through the mallet...
Wow, Nathan with a double touch cut! What a shot! Look at this final shot replay. Nathan, not something you see very often. A little tap into another shot. A great move by Nathan there.
I like doing cuts on people. I like doing them really slow. That always makes them really... Ooh! Oh, he just takes that point instead.
Good sportsmanship on display here, of
Nathan
course.
taking the lead.
Now, when the mallet touches your skin or your clothes, usually speaking, it would actually go back to your opponent in their possession, but Spec, realizing that that would have otherwise gone into his goal, he actually shoots it back down into that
So
goal.
I believe there, technically Nathan would have been entitled to a 1 free shot, which...
Oh, like a penalty shot?
I believe so. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if Caleb can back me up on this, but I think if your shirt or something defends what is already...
if any body part blocks the goal from a puck going in, and it would be considered a penalty shot, which because it would have gone in, so it's a free shot basically. Otherwise, anytime a body part hits the puck, it just goes to the other player, and they get control of it. 4 to 4. Beck tying it back up. Nathan, you can tell his energy is starting to go up. Look at the beats per minute right now.
Beepums.
We got Nathan at 173, Spec at 165. Excuse me.
My deer ate my trampoline, then my dog ate my deer.
Oh dear.
My dear, my dog.
Though a deer, a female deer.
I know that.
A lot of energy from Nathan. He's setting up a lot of these goals off of the wall actually next to the goal. It's a good little strategy. One, you're only allowed to maintain possession of the puck for 7 seconds on your side before it actually has to cross over that line. You can see Nathan about to call a timeout, so I have the opportunity to talk about this. But what you'll see a lot of people do, in order to reset possession, they'll actually go off of the wall next to the goal so that it comes back over to their side and they can continue their possession. But alternatively, you'll see a lot of players as well actually make a goal off of that rebound. It's a little bit tricky to pull off, but it's a very good way to open up an opponent like Spec, who has this very solid defensive style.
Right. Nathan tries to do a cut there, does not quite land, goes a little off center.
Shot.
Nathan, though, getting another touch, 5-4, a big lead for Nathan. Can he hold it, or will Spec break him and tie it up here? Nathan reads the cut, but does not land the shot. That one definitely hurt, though. Spec definitely got thrown off a little there. Was not expecting that block.
Can't handle that Idaho altitude, says Cold Potato Skin.
Actually, I believe we're down in the valley, so it's not really that high up, but maybe he's too used to being up high, who knows? Sat up on top for too long.
Right. You know what? I wasn't used to the altitude a while back. I played a basketball game in high altitude, and I noticed after like one round of just going down the court once and back that I was out of breath. I'm like, what's going on here? It can definitely mess with you a little bit. 5-4 though. Nathan's still in the lead.
Spec still in that
manages to get
possession.
back control.
Ooh, but he misses it.
Giving that possession right back to Nathan, the gentleman that he is. Nathan is planning on not giving that up anytime soon.
Milady.
Hits headband.
A nice touch by Spec, gaining control of the puck. Goes for that cross this time, but doesn't quite hit where he was aiming, hits the bar. Goes for a cut this time, again, just off the goal.
Oh, a beautiful shot.
Goes for a nice right wall under, 5-5. Point of criticality. Nathan kind of wiping down his mallet there. Nathan does have control, though. He has a chance here to take the lead again.
Ricardo in the chat saying,
Setting it
Spec
up.
will win because he knows how to play defense. Nathan is way too leaned over. You might think, but as a reminder, Nathan has actually been
Nice
the number
right
one
wall
in
over,
our state
6-5 now.
for about 4 years now.
Ooh.
Beautiful return.
A little
Beautiful
bit of
cut by Spec.
show
6-6.
me.
Get your 6-7s ready in the chat. Will Nathan tie it all up right here, right now, or will Spec take another game here and make it extremely
so
difficult for Nathan to take the win? Here we go.
Ooh, and
Spec
a
goes for that
beautiful
left
right
wall
wall.
over and gets it now. 3-1. Nathan now in a hard position. He's going to have to take quite a few games from Spec if he wants to take this win. Now, I don't know if you guys know over there, but is this a challenge match? Is this a 2 out of 3 set, or is
It is
this
a
a
match.
1-set match?
It's a full match. Full match. This is a
So it
big
is a
deal.
2
so we
out
got
of
the
3
full
set
way.
match. So if Spec wins this next game, there is still another set where Nathan still has an opportunity to take the win. Alrighty.
Seems to be a bit of officiating from the judge going on.
The judge, jury, and executioner.
The ref, my bad, sorry.
Justice for Chance!
Hashtag justice for chance.
Chris in the chat asking, what happens if the puck flies off the table? Well, that actually depends. So it depends on who made the last forward motion against the puck. And if you are the last person that's made a forward movement and made contact with the puck, the possession goes to the opposite player.
You would say penalty, shot clock, warning, possession still is with, whomever has it, but it's a warning if that happens again, blah, blah. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Bit of confusion amongst the judge, not the judge, the referee.
No, he's
in
the
play.
judge now.
He's the judge.
It sounds like the referee may be hearing maybe seeing the fact that there might be some shot clock times because you're only allowed 7 seconds with the puck on your side. So like right now, Nathan has 7 seconds after that face-off, and it's getting close. He has to hit it to the other side. In fact, a lot of times you'll see the players hit off goals on purpose to restart that 7-second clock timer. Now Spec with control. Ricardo in the chat saying, my first time ever watching this, and I am hooked. Totally understandable when
Welcome
you see
to
the
the
number
club.
1 versus the number 2 in the AAHL. You come for the air hockey, but you stay for the commentary, because we got 3 people in the commentary tonight. What a beautiful thing.
Cold Potato Skin asking, what is he rubbing on the side of the table? There's actually little patches of sandpaper down there. You are allowed to rub your mallet or the puck if it seems that the puck is dragging too much on the table or bouncing in unpredictable ways. You are able to sand both of these things down for a better and more even play.
Nathan also has some little carpet pads on the side of the table for his mallet to kind of help with keeping that gliding smoothly too. The more dirt
and
on the
it's a
mallet,
great
the
move,
better.
sandpaper. During COVID, when you ran out of toilet paper, you might have switched to sandpaper.
Hey,
so
it's
you
got
some of
better
that
grip.
extra left over for the
It's
for the
fine.
table.
The hemorrhoids only make you stronger.
Absolutely.
Thomas
All right, 0-2. Nathan taking a good lead at the start of this, but will he be able to hold it this time?
Thomas in the chat asking, is Nathan using illegal substances? Yes, he's super juiced up right now. Incredibly juiced up right now.
And Spec with control. Nathan does get a touch on it, recaptures it. Nathan's still in the lead on game number 5 here, 1. Spec, though, a nice cut. That one always, Nathan feels that pain, but he's still in the lead, so he's running with it. Doesn't look like he's going to let that affect him yet. We'll see what happens here. Can Nathan land a shot in here? That's a great question, Chris. Saying, does a higher blower motor, CMF or CFM, mean a better table? All I know for as far as the AAHL goes, is that the Dynamo tables, or AKA Photon as well, are regulation tables, and I'm not really sure otherwise. But that's a great question.
Possession going over to Nathan's side after the puck flew off.
You know what I'd love to see? Sorry to cut you off there.
Not at all.
I'd love to see like almost like a magnet style air hockey puck, right? Using like locked in air puck, kind of. You know what I'm talking about? Like where they do that cold lock on the magnet.
A superconductor?
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine
like planning on
an air
using
hockey
for
table
railroads
like
and stuff?
that?
That'd be sick.
Right?
I don't feel like it would last very long, but it would be kind of cool. But I also feel like the risk of knocking it off
You'd
the
have
table
to-
would be way
You'd have
worse.
you'd have to wear gladiator gear so it doesn't hit you too hard. And then we'd
Magnetic.
actually have a gladiator sport again.
Air hockey. is a
Get
combat
extra
sport.
points if it flies off the table and hits your opponent in the head.
Do you think
3
there's
to
gonna
5.
be, we're going to see
Nathan's still in the
development of
lead.
strategies where they aim for that specifically?
Listen, we got to give what the people want. Let us know in the chat, people. What do you want to see, and how do you want to see it when it comes to the AAHL and air hockey? All right, here we go. 5-4.
Full Potato Skin asking, can you talk trash to the opponent? Yes. Yes, you can. It wouldn't be a sport if there wasn't a little bit of trash talk.
Yeah, and then we try to keep
Oh,
it clean,
no.
but oh boy.
6-4, Nathan. A nice shot there. Or he only needs one more point. Is he going to clutch this up and go to another game, or is he going to choke and take that win for set 1? Here we go, Nathan. Left wall over or under? Let's see that replay. Hard to say. Look at this. Nathan has the possession. He does a little tap there. He hits it to that left side, and it goes into what position?
That's
The
an under, I think.
Left wall over.
It is a beautiful undershot there by Nathan.
It went in under, but it hit off the edge and went all the way towards the right.
Oh, man. Crazy stuff.
Like
We got Ryan King in the chat saying, "I'd cook these kids. Haven't played in 20 years."
We invite you to come play with us, actually. We would love to
We'd
see more
love
people
to have
participating.
Absolutely, an old legend like yourself should come out here. We actually do an event called Overthrow the Pro, where if you win, you get $100. If we win, all we get is a like and a sub. And guess what? Not a single person has taken that $100 yet, Ryan. but we encourage you to come out and try. All right, 3-2. Nathan trying to reclaim that win. Can he do it?
Hey, doesn't Spec owe you $100?
Spec owes me $100 and I will die on that hill, thank you very much. But that wasn't during one of our Overthrow the Poe events, that was actually just in a, Spec, as a form of training, will sometimes post up in an arcade for a while and play on some of their Dynamo tables and offer people who beat him money. And I took a game off of him, and I will always die on the hill that he owes me $100. Spec, if you can hear me, where's my $100, man?
I like this comment from Cold because I think it's meant as a compliment, but you could also take it as a heckle, saying, "Is this announcer a retired voice actor?" So in one way, it sounds good because it means I could be a voice actor, but in another way, it could mean I'm washed up.
They found you in some B-reel animated movie forever ago. They're like, yo, this guy sounds familiar. Emily, what would you do with the $100 prize?
I would get a full tank of gas.
That's probably about it.
And no, the gas prices are going down a little bit. It'll be like $60 though. And I would get some soda, and I would get some California Mexican food. And in this economy, that's probably about it.
All right. Well, I definitely appreciate Cold for that compliment. I kind of figured it was, but you know how it is. Got to make it fun. This match between both these players, 2-0. Nathan is really climbing his way back here. I haven't really been saying much about it, just because the chat's been it's been fun. Replying to the comments in the chat right now.
We love talking to you guys down here in the chat.
Absolutely. That's really what makes the AAHL for me and a lot of these guys is you guys in the chat. You guys get to enjoy the matches, enjoy the commentary, and we get to enjoy your comments. And it puts a smile on our face, and hopefully we put a smile on yours. Now, 2-0. Beck getting control of it here. And now Nathan back in control, sets it up, goes for that right wall over, doesn't quite hit it, and nice block there by Spec. Nathan looking for another opportunity. Goes for a cut, kind of does a drag shove shot there. Not what you want to see. He was talking to Carter about how he didn't want him doing that, yet Nathan did kind of do that there himself. 3-0 though.
American Air Hockey League.
You got Doug in the chat asking, is Emily single? I mean, she's engaged, so there's kind of a ring on it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm engaged to our number one in the state for now.
Not to
for now,
it
looks like though it may go the other way. Nathan 5-0.
What?
You don't want to think to them, or you think you're engaged for now?
We'll see.
What?
A call from the referee. Seems like there's going to be a bit of discussion between the players and the referee here, but it looks like the players both just want to continue to resume the game. Now, fun fact about
Turkey in the chat saying the AAHL is my life, and what a great life decision that is. All right, 5-0. Making control here, setting it up. We're looking for that left wall over. Is he gonna get a skunk on Spec? Oh, huge cut!
Oh
60-0.
no!
This could be a skunk.
Oh,
definitely
all right.
And he stops the skunk.
Dude, what are the odds that Spec brings it back?
There.
What are the odds that Spec brings it back? I don't know. It's looking pretty good so far. I mean, we've already said a few times now that fighting back when Nathan has the lead on you is such a tooth and nail kind of battle.
We got Cold asking, can the players hear the announcers? Currently, I do not believe either of the players can hear us. There are some times where the players may listen in to the channel, and they could hear us if they would like to.
But we're very distracting.
Right. I think, honestly, Kai might be the only player that actually listens to the channel while playing.
Sometimes Spec will. I know he actually helped really get this setup going to begin with in the studio here.
He's like the main man himself.
True.
Spec,
if you can hear me right now, throw a little turkey shot at Nathan. All right, guys, we'll wait and see. And a nice right wall under by Spec, 6-3 now.
Right now. Nathan's shaking.
You
We'll
never
know
know
if he's listening, and if he is, how fun that would be. Let's see. All right, Spec sets it up. No turkey shot yet. I don't think he can hear us.
Oh, he tried to do a little off speed.
Turkey shot when your opponent's 6 points is crazy.
I know.
Okay.
That's how we know for sure.
On a scale of 1 to a
Comeback
lot,
is really happening for Spec right now, though.
how mad
From
do you
a
think Nathan's gonna
0-6
be?
to a 6-4 right now.
I'd say 99.
I was gonna say, on a scale of 1 to 11, I think a solid 99. Nathan thrashed.
Oh, whatever. Oh, it would have been so funny.
He would have absolutely crashed out of that.
I don't even think Nathan feels good about this win here with the double wall.
It
Yeah.
never feels good when a
Kinda
player
self-scored
wins.
it a
You can see
little
him
bit.
shake his head a
He's
little
a
bit
little,
in the
like,
replay.
Relieved but a little upset at the same time on that one. Either way, is it 3 games? It is 3
Yeah,
games.
so
to
we're on
3
game
games.
7.
The final
6,
game for
7.
set 1. Who is going to take that first set?
3, 4.
Right back.
Emily's stepping away for a bit here, so you're just stuck with me for now.
Hold that thought, Morty. Gotta take to the bathroom.
Leaving me alone on myself for the first time back in forever. You're so mean. A
Have
lot of fans cheering in the
like I
chat,
said,
though. Let us know
I think
who
this is the
your
first time I've ever
favorite is.
commentated with you, to be fair. I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever commentated with you before, so, but it's going well. It's going well. I like it.
I'm also having a blast being back in the studio. So many things have changed since then, and I might actually have somebody come in here and show you guys one of our relatively newer features here soon as we get into our next game. We'll see. But we actually have a little bit of an infographic thing where we're actually able to draw the shots for you guys. And I think, especially when you're going against 2 very high-speed players, Nathan in particular, it's very good to be able to illustrate to people what kind of shots that these players are actually going for, because some of them are so blink and you miss it.
Right.
Nathan maintaining possession,
All right.
trying to build up a little bit of pressure, not giving Spec an inch to breathe.
Yeah, Nathan,
Trying to
he
go
has
for that
the
right wall.
control here, and usually he gets that first point, and this time it may not happen. I do think Nathan was way over the line on that block, but I don't
No
think the
call
ref
from the referee.
gets
Doesn't seem
there
that
because
either
it did go
players are
right back
arguing
to
either.
Spec, so probably got left uncalled for that reason.
Exactly. And a fun fact about calling from referee, both players actually agree on a call that the referee disagrees on. It's actually player favor if both players are in agreement, just to keep the momentum of the game going.
Right. If both players agree on a thing, overrides the ref, which is actually a good thing to have in sports, I would say.
Oh!
See many times in sports where like a tennis player will give away a goal on purpose. Point 1 going to Spec. Or excuse me, 1-1. Nathan hit 1 and then Spec instantly has another. Alright, go back over to the chat. We got Drew in the chat saying, "You got this, Nathan." We've got Lala.
Goodness, back and
Lala
forth
saying
and back
definitely
and forth.
went over the line. Yeah. Yeah, we saw that. Caught it. Alright, 2-2.
Chris asking, in air hockey, how to beat a defender? There's a lot of different ways. First and foremost, you'll see 4 primary styles of shot, 2 straights and then 2 banks. So being able to switch between those 4 from any position on the table is a good way to continue to apply pressure onto your opponent. You'll see a lot of your players also try to go off of these rebound shots off of that back wall closest to their opponent's goal. It's a good way to maintain possession of the puck, but also a good way to try to get your opponent to flinch so that you can try to get it like a kind of a 1-2 combo. There's plenty of different ways to beat a defender. There is no all-purpose wins-all defense in air hockey, and that's part of why it's so fun. Looks like Spec touched the puck, passing it back over to Nathan.
It's the Jeet Kune Do.
Oh!
Tabletop
How fast
sports.
does a puck move on a shot? I want to say that's somewhere between 40 and 60.
We should get a radar gun and find out.
I think
next
they did at one
expensive
point. I think
innovation.
someone at some point did kind of check the speeds on the speed on the things, and I want to say it was 40 to 60.
Spec taking a moment to collect himself. Looks like
Just
there might
these
be a
artful
contention.
shots of
If
Spec.
you wanted to replay for that, he already scored a shot too close to the next time, so I couldn't get it. Basically, he's told us back. They're not getting a replay.
Doesn't matter though.
3-4. Nathan's still in the lead. Remember, this is for set 1. Nathan jumping, trying to get his energy pumping. Will it work?
He's got
Goes
more
for an
energy
off-goal.
than I do.
He sets it up again. Goes for a right wall over, misses. A left wall under, a nice block by Spec. Nathan setting it up again, going for that off goal.
Oh,
And a little double tap into a double wall, but Spec, a nice read, instantly fires back while Nathan was trying to get back into position.
Chris asking in the chat, what are the rules regarding the center line? You are allowed to make contact with the puck, even if it's on the center line, just so long as your mallet is not crossing over that line, or if the puck itself is not completely over the line.
Nathan Diamond drift into the cut, taking the lead currently. Now Spec in control. Nathan, a nice block there, but does go back to Spec.
Oh, loses
With an
possession.
off goal, but loses it. That could be a really upsetting error for Spec right now. But he managed to turn it
Baby.
into a goal.
And once again,
From a
Peter does
wonder
not want to
to
give Nate this momentum.
A
nod.
wonder of a shot.
the point of criticality.
He's fighting for his life right now. Look at the heart rate.
Are they both?
They're both at the same heart rate.
Yep. I love our beep 'em
5 to
senses.
5.
It's awesome.
Beep 'ems!
Beep 'em
Ooh,
fences.
nice block.
Huge
It's
point of
people.
criticality here. Spec looking to take that win. Right wall over, doesn't quite land it though. Spec hasn't had a lot of time with the puck. This actually makes it tough for Nathan on defense because Nathan doesn't really know what to expect from Spec. Now Nathan trying to get in that defensive, but
wow.
Gorgeous charge. Gorgeous
Quick to
charge.
fuck, that one sank in.
Oh, that's not.
6 now. Nathan only need one.
And a one, and a two,
Oh, he's
and a...
flipping flapjacks right now. We have a 6-6 moment. Who's gonna take that one? It all comes down to this. Spec regains control.
Show me.
Sets it
Show
up.
me.
Show me ASM.
Goes for the cross, doesn't quite land. Nathan now into the diamond drift. Goes for a cut, doesn't hit. Spec in defense. Nathan goes for an off goal. Takes his time. Slows it down, sets it up. Goes for another cut, another block by Spec. Nathan goes for that right side. Another
Spec's
off
looking
goal.
twitchy.
Trying to look to finish this thing out.
Oh!
Cut right down the center this time, and Spec is there. A nice block by Nathan, almost into a shot, but a good block by Spec.
Oh,
Into a right
he's
wall
so
over.
cute.
Spec taking that one. An insane match between both these players.
It was adorable.
What, Specs?
He has a little enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I
You don't
like
usually
him.
see Spec at all that explosive unless he completely takes the game from you. He must have been feeling real good about
Yeah,
that shot.
Oh,
so...
he was under a lot.
Yeah, I think he got up to like 190 at one point.
Right now, oh my goodness.
I think the cap for both of them last time these two went up against each other was 187, so 190 might be a new.
Specs high was 201.
Yeah, I
He got
think
up
he's
to-
gotten up to the 200s before.
Right now, he got up to 196.
So Ferris... Oh, he's in here right now adjusting things because Spec runs everything.
All right, his
Check,
total
check, check.
high was
What does
201.
Nathan Headband say?
Well, I mean, it's what's hard is no matter what is said, if it's nothing but positive, it'll always be seen in this negative light. But what's really difficult from my standpoint right now, if people don't know what's in my head right now, is looking at the score, which you're not able to see right now. We don't have it set that way. But every game, I either got 6 points or 7 points. One game he got 2 points. One game he got 4 points. Another game he got 4 points. So if you total up the number, I actually got a lot more points than he did. He just got the 7 6s.
The only thing that matters is winning.
And so, well, if you go by points overall, like I really had him, and so it's so frustrating from my standpoint. Last week when I lost, I went into a depression cycle. A lot of these guys here are like weirdly insensitive. Oh, Mizuki, hit the on the further one, hit the number 2. Oh, never mind. No, hit the number 4 on it. Is it 4?
It's
There,
3
that's
and
the one.
4.
No, the other one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So what's frustrating is that a lot of these guys here, including Spec, are really like insensitive to feelings entirely. And so after last week, and it's because I've been number 1 for so long, all of them walk up afterwards and like, oh, how does it feel to be a giant loser? Like, how does it feel to be a loser? Like, all throughout the week when they meet me, how does it feel to be a giant loser? And I'm like, I don't know if these guys get it, but it's really hard to lose that. And then for them to come up afterwards and then rub it in.
You
so
rub
then
it in all the time.
to be this close. Do I really rub it in?
Yeah.
Name one time. I don't rub it in.
Every single time.
No, I really don't. You can go back to all of the different feeds. And so it's hardest to lose by one point. and it's that 6-7 point. And I made the shot twice, and he stopped it. He did it very good. He played expertly. Like, you did very, very well. It's so well, you didn't do good on that second game. That was a garbage game. You did so bad on that game. but
I was resetting.
Yeah, you scored on yourself so many times. So that's, I know. See, like, so now everyone's gonna say sore loser in the chat, and that's fine. You can say that all you want if you want to add up the points on that. It just really sucks on that. Yeah, I don't know if anyone would be happy about losing. I'm happy that you've finally gotten good enough, because people aren't gonna know it from the chat. But I trained you, right? I was around before you even played air hockey at all. And so it's good to see you playing this well. You're doing crazy good. I'm very proud of you. Like, very proud of you. Now it's your turn to talk, I suppose.
You remind me of this, like, clip of Chris Griffin. It's like, he's like talking to a girl. Sometimes at the poop, I take a long time to poop. Now you say something.
Yeah.
Well, we got Chris in the chat saying, Nathan, don't worry, you'll get him next time.
Well, I've got another match to go. I've got another match to go.
There's one more set.
I'm gonna lay it all on the table.
This is a 2 out of 3 set.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay it all on the table. I didn't win a single 7-6. Like, that's crazy. Every single time, I'm like, okay, what shot to do? I had possession on every one of those 7-6s. I had possession, and he stopped it. He did expertly, and it's so frustrating to do so good on him on that 7-2, the 7-4, the other 7-4. And then him to stop it and then suddenly do good. It feels like he sandbags and then decides to suddenly play good. and he does do that. He actually really does do that. He's admitted to it many times, including today. And so when he does that, it's just irking. And so
it's called the mind game.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to just bleed on the table in a second, and if I don't win this, he earned it.
Give
he
it
gets
your all, 100%.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 100%, and if it doesn't work, I'm just going to, I always say if you can't beat him, you might as well injure him. So we'll see what happens here. Got to get that mental back. I know, it's funny, a lot of people last week were like, don't get angry, Nathan, don't get angry. And I spent the whole game not getting angry. I had a lot of talks with some people afterwards, because they're like, Nathan, if you just worked on not getting angry. I'm like, guys, why would I be angry? Like, why are we fighting the symptom of this? I'm angry because I missed the shots. If anybody, Joey Liss, I'm very specifically talking to you here. If anybody would just teach me how to do that, that would be 10,000 times more helpful than just telling me not to be angry when those shots go through. And so everyone's attacking the symptom, but believe me, if I was blocking those shots, I wouldn't be angry. Like, that's the magic of it.
Everyone is angry. Even I'm angry playing the game, but you see, like, everyone's anger is different. Yours is more explosive. Mine's more reserved.
Well, no one sees your anger, but they can see the heart rate. Your heart rate got higher than mine.
You can see the heart rates, but our demeanor is very unique.
I wear it on my sleeve. After the game, if I lose, though, like, I don't know. When people walk up and say, like, hey, like, how does it feel losing, loser? Like,
you just gotta, like, I'll do that.
You know what I said back? Anthony was one of them, and he's like, how does it feel to be a giant loser? And I'm like, how does it feel to be an insensitive jerk? Like, that's what I said back to him, like, because that's what you're doing right now, bud. Like think about your words before you say them.
I don't know. Whenever I lose, everyone's like, "Oh, you lost." Like, yeah, I'll get up next time.
Spec uses that anger to win games. No, he doesn't. He scores on himself like 30 times.
That's why I won the last game.
Do the box breathing method when you're angry. Yeah, actually, I love the box breathing method. I teach that a lot. I work with a lot of therapists, BT dubs, and that breathing is amazing. What I get angry about is not blocking. So here's the thing. It's not about breathing techniques. It's not about anger. It's about blocking that shot. I did better at blocking it. It's so frustrating every single game. I got 6 the first game, 7 the second game, 6 the third game, 6 the fourth game, 7 the fifth game, 7 the sixth game, and 6 the seventh game. It's so frustrating to be that close and to get more points than you.
Let's get back into the set. I'll
say one more thing. What makes me mad about that is he'll be like, yeah, I'm better than you. Like, Spec will be, and I'm like, but I got more points than you. In any average game, if you average out, I'm higher ranked. And he's like, no, I won. Oh.
Well, this is your moment, Nathan. Go ahead and see if you can't take it from him. And here we go now to a set 2. You can tell Nathan is definitely heated up. The talk is on, and now the fight on the table is on.
Sometimes I have to poop for a long time. You say so.
I think we kind of just let them talk that one out. Now we get to talk it out here in the commentator section.
You were unmuted.
To get it back on the table.
Sometimes I have to poop for a long time. Now you say something. Spec is so proud of himself for that one. All he does is just quote Family Guy bits for anybody curious. He'd be like, "Oh, you remember that thing in Family Guy?" And that's like 98% like of a conversation with Spec.
And that's why they call him Peter.
I love quoting things, either movies or books or something. Just those one-off lines. They're so good. But either way, do you think Nathan is gonna win the set too?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've yet to see Nathan. Like when Nathan starts to get real upset or heated, I've yet to see him take the win.
He
So,
needs to have like
for
a
me-
like a Zen mantra of like learning to meditate or something and like sitting under a waterfall
Right.
or some shit.
I think he needs to call timeout and sit on the table for a while. Just become really in tune
Well,
with its chakras.
It's just one of those things where he's too close to it, right?
Yeah.
You know, he's got a lot of time, both in as a player and as the streamer, right? As kind of
yeah,
you know
he's
the
kind of the
image
heart
for
and
the
soul of this
AAHL,
whole
and so
scene.
I think it means more to him than anyone else, and so for him, it feels like, you know, more on the table.
Someone has just kicked
So
his
we'll see what
child.
happens, though.
I've done that. And I've been kicked by his children. What?
We got Turkey in the chat saying, "Where can I get Spec merch?"
I'm gonna open coffee.
That's why they call him Peter.
We actually sell Spec merch outside of the back of a van behind grocery stores. So if you ever catch us
Authentic
there,
Spec sweat.
we got air hockey player bathwater for sale.
Dead Spec bathwater.
Oh, come on, Ward command. I was wanting to team really dumb. There you go. Get it here. Am I not funny?
Funny looking, maybe. No, you're pretty funny, Cruz.
A beautiful cross from Nathan to get things
Wow,
started.
Emily. All right, 1-0.
I hear you.
Are you able to touch mallets before a match like boxers with their gloves to show good sportsmanship? Not the other leagues. I don't think that's a habit they have, but that is one we do have in the AAHL. It's like little mallet bump, you know? But it's not required, but...
No, but it's, you know, we pride ourselves on the integrity of our sportsmen. Is a big thing about our AAHL league.
Okay, back at 55% now.
Ooh, the votes for Spec's favor on him taking this game is actually going down significantly.
55?
A lot of people betting on the underdog Nathan, which is kind of funny to say in retrospect. Oh, those jungle shots. Nathan's not very
Double
proud of that
dinger
one.
danger.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even get to see it. Where did I miss that?
Yeah, it went off with like 3 walls, dog.
Because it's not a double dinger danger. Dang it, that's called a double wall. The double dinger dinger only applies when he hits it off the opponent's back wall first,
Excuse
and
me.
then scores it.
For being uneducated, Caleb. Dang.
No, you're good. That's why I'm explaining it. No, I know that like we could still use it if we really wanted to, but man, it's like, you know,
This doesn't feel right.
I don't know.
Hey, I don't have a mic. I might not be.
It's okay, Cruz. We all just
You-
want attention sometimes.
Do you guys start the night with the anthem? Is that like the
assuming they
song
mean
during
the,
our pregame?
I'm assuming they mean like the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see?
You would show off, dude! I am dying sitting in this chair.
Oh, the dawn's early light.
I mean, it sounds better than a lot of the other ones I've heard.
And the home of the brave.
Now, back to air hockey.
Yeah.
I think,
Off of the
I
left
think if we
wall
were
as a
allowed to,
reminder
like,
of what we're here to
choose an anthem
watch.
For air hockey, it would have to be "Be a Man" by Mulan.
Well, yeah, you gotta be as swift as a coursing river.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Starting to think our commentation drunk community event is probably gonna go.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be
Oh,
fine. Oh no!
6-2 now. Nathan with a big lead. You know, his ferocity on the mic and on the table right now might be doing him a victory. Let's see here.
Bro was spitting bars.
Do you guys go to the big league games like World Championship games? Yes, actually, they have a World Championship, I believe, every year in Texas is where it's taken. And most of these players have both an Idaho ranking, which you're looking at rank number 1 being Peter Kai and rank number 2 being Nathan.
And Nathan is 29th in the
29th
world,
in the
and then
world,
Peter
that's
Kai
right.
is 28. Oh.
Taking a moment to sand the puck, getting approval from the referee.
Wait, hold on.
Is this accurate?
This is the website. This ain't accurate, then what is it?
Good for Peter.
Nathan trying to go for a double dinger dinger there, does not land. Nathan giving it to Spec. Spec now with an opportunity. Can he make a big comeback here? Nathan, though, a nice block. Nathan is really focused up.
Yeah, he's not playing his usual emotive, aggressive self right now.
He's trying to lock in.
He went into a small conversation in the post set last time about, you know, anger control and things like that. And ooh, it's starting to really fire up as Peter continues to take these points off of him.
Oh my goodness! Bringing it back to a show me moment.
6-6.
Calling timeout.
Will Nathan take the first game? He calls a timeout. Spec versus Nathan. Nathan went huge lead, and then Spec instantly getting huge shots on Nathan, bringing it back 6-6. Beautiful job by Spec there. Will Nathan finish strong here, or will Spec?
And then Chris Dog, is anyone allowed to join the championship, or do you have to have a team? I've only played air hockey a couple of times, but never played competitively. So, I believe the Worlds is open to whoever, wants to play, whoever's there. And then, of course, in our league, it's open. It's not a team sport necessarily, except they do have doubles, where that is you and an... Oh! Sorry, that dragged me out of my train of thought. But yeah, you've got doubles tournaments where you and a partner can form a team, but it is not a general team sport.
This has been the longest 6-6
I know.
we've seen so far.
I want to commentate, but I'm holding my breath here.
Right now has control. I didn't want to interrupt Emily, but this is so intense, Emily, right now. 6-6. It goes flying off the table. I think it does go to Nathan here. Let's see this replay. Spec hits it. And Nathan, it hits off Nathan's thing before he moves forward motion. So Nathan does get control. Here we go. Nathan with control, sets it up, goes for an off goal there. Trying to look for maybe the cut.
Oh, and Nathan takes it.
Barely 7-6. Get your 6-7s in the chat. Nathan taking game 1 in set 2.
In the spirit of Nathan, I'll read off all the 6-7s. That's the thing he does.
Alex at 6-7.
Oh my god, maybe we can finally be free of the 6-7 while Nathan's gone.
The 6-6 finally. You know, what's that called? It's not a hubris. What's it? It's when someone gets stuck. It's like a baseball term. When someone gets it's not hiatus. It's like when you get an Achilles heel or something, and you get, I can't think of the name. There's a special name for it.
You're benched? Is that what we're talking about?
What's that?
Benched?
No, not benched.
No.
It's like a word for it. Like if you got injured or something
chat.
happened, and then what's that?
Help us, chat. Help us remember.
Sorry,
I'm trying to remember. There's like a special word for it where you it's kind of like being jinxed. Yes, but that's not the word. There's like another word. I can't think of the name.
Yeah,
it's been so long since I've heard it.
Yeah. Injury reserve.
Injury reserve, kind of, but that's not the word. But it's something. It's kind of like that where it's like you get the oh shoot. The jumps, you get the jitters, there's a special word for it, but I can't think of the name.
I can't remember either. But we're here to watch air hockey.
It's like a yellow, I feel like it's a yellow something. No, not injury. Yips!
Yips, that's the one. Thank you.
I knew it was something weird. Nathan had the yips. He could not overcome that 6-7 or whatever, right? He's had the yips for a while now, it seems like, almost, in these matches versus Spec. Yeah, maybe that was the moment we got to see him overcome it. We'll see. 1-1 now.
Spec once again proving that he really, really doesn't want Nathan to take that lead again. Every time that he gets a goal scored on him from Nathan this time, he's scoring immediately back. Nathan almost giving up possession there. You can tell he's frustrated.
He's getting a little red in the face. Though I am not one to talk.
Nice right ball under 2-1. And going over to the heartbeats, Nathan's still in the 165. Beck a little down below that in the 150s. Oh. 1-3 now. Yeah, Omni saying that sounds like some Midwestern thing. I've never heard that.
It's possible.
You know, I actually heard it. The first time I heard it was in an anime. I forget the name of it. It was like some
What that
baseball animation or something.
Baseball anime.
So technically, it might have been Japanese, but like translated into English equals yips. I don't know.
I have no idea.
But
I
either
only
way.
know a couple of baseball terms in Japanese.
Right? 2-3 now.
Oh,
Nathan has control. Nathan's in the lead in game 2.
Ooh.
Set 2.
Snatching back possession from Nathan. Let's see where he goes from. Oh, and a beautiful cross from Peter Kai.
3-3.
it's that shot he hates so much. Oh, getting him right back with it though.
Nice diamond cut. Ooh, a nice right wall over by Spec there.
Well, I get the yips all the time, according to Charlo Beans.
There we go. I like that, Charles. So we've got, it's usually used in the context of pitchers just suddenly being unable to pitch properly. They get the yips. Their throw is off, or they're not hitting the things like they used to, and suddenly they have to take a pause or something, I guess, maybe. Or in sports, I guess, when you're suddenly unable to do the basic thing you've always done.
Me with my
right?
cross.
And so that's kind of what I mean with the yips with Nathan is, you know, he's always been number one. He's always been able to you know, lock in. But against Spec lately, it's like he's had the yips. All right, and 5-4.
Once again, these very, very close games are simultaneously some of Nathan's favorite, but also the ones he hates to lose the most. Oh no!
Oh, a self-score from Peter Kai.
The nerves are kicking in.
It's the yips.
Nathan just
the
barely
yips.
got a touch here. Look at this. And then it was unfortunate.
Back to
there
the point
for
of
Spec.
criticality. Ooh. Got Spec taking the
6-5,
lead.
second lead.
Oh,
Oh no!
my good
another
golly
one,
gosh.
6-6. Point of criticality. Show me.
You gotta show me.
Here, 6-7's ready in the chat. Here we go. Nathan into the diamond drift. He has it for a lot of time there. Almost a shot clock. Here we go. Nathan has it again. Sets it up.
Oh,
Goes for that quick cut, but does not go in. Spec now with an opportunity of his own. Takes his time. Hits the straight down the center cut. Doesn't quite land. He knows that that's the one Nathan does not like. Setting it up again.
ooh.
Nathan goes that left wall under. Spec. Looking
Oh,
for the shot.
beautiful
Right
right
wall
wall
over.
over.
Gets it. 1 game to 1 game in set 2.
It's the angles. It's all about the angles.
The yips coming back once again for Nathan.
Yip, yip.
Or 7-6 in the chat, or 6-7 if you were so inclined, I guess.
6-7, 6-7. Oh, 6-7.
Yeah, read out your 6-7s. Read out your. I don't
got
usually read
Alex,
them out, chat.
and
I gotta
we don't
be
have-
honest. I just, you know, Nathan's great at that. I don't read them
I
out
don't
very
know
much.
how
but
he gets people to
I
do
think
that.
I think Emily will read them out for you guys. So if you guys want
Yeah.
to get your 6-7s, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, get your 6-7s in, and I'll do my best. But you gotta actually do it. My wife is gonna be pissed. I bet the mortgage on Nathan.
Hey, there's a whole game to go still, buddy. You got your chance. In fact, I would recommend doubling down. What else could you possibly do?
All or nothing.
All or nothing, baby. All on red.
I'll bet more than all.
Get that home equity loan.
See, you won't have any debts if you just take out a loan from the bank and repay them. That's how that works.
You got Chris saying, so air hockey has the same rules as hockey, essentially, is what I kind of gather. You know, I don't know anything about hockey, to be fair, so I don't know.
Major difference, and the most obvious difference, of course, air hockey is a one-on-one sport, not a team-based sport. A lot of the rules are very similar, just due to the sort of playing field that air hockey plays on. Oh, a beautiful score. But similar to air hockey, of course, you know, we got the puck, we got the, I guess you can call them sticks, but we call them mallets here. And just due to like the plane that they're all playing on, it's pretty easy to get a large overlap and how a lot of the kind of mechanics are. Ooh, topping from Nathan. But there are plenty of rules in play that are unique to air hockey and maybe pulled from a couple of other sports, of course, too, that are a little bit closer to what you're trying to accomplish in air hockey. but not an unsafe assessment, Chris.
Right. 0-1. Spec taking the lead in game number 3, set 2.
Oh!
Nathan with possession, a nice right wall under. Quick 1-1. Remember, if you guys are enjoying these matches, double tap that screen, like and subscribe. Let us know in the chat, and check it out. We got Joe Nub 173. You can see that he is highlighted green with that green mallet. That is because he is a subscribed member of the AAHL. You can do that by clicking on the little money symbol to the right of the comment section, and that will allow you to either sub, do a gifted sub, do a super chat, a donation, all that kind of fun stuff. So if you're feeling like you're a rich big boy daddy, go ahead and send us some money. Either way, back to the game. 2-1.
And of course, you can also follow us on our other socials. You can find us on Facebook. And you can get constant updates as to upcoming matches and the like. You can also join our Discord. If you type !Discord in the chat, you can join our group chat that we have there, where you get announcements, and you can also witness some of the fan art that we've received from wonderful members of our community. Oh, beautiful. Straight. Once again, that shot that just Nathan hates to lose to.
3-1 now. Nathan has a little bit of a hill to climb, but it's still not out of reach yet.
I've also been noticing a couple of people wishing that they could play air hockey in their state as well. First and foremost, we always welcome people for coming over. We can always get you set up in the studio. We also do plenty of games here in Idaho at the local arcade. You can find us playing there during many of our community events. But if that is a little bit too out of your reach, start your own league. Reach out to us. We can help you out.
Absolutely.
Beautiful right wall bank.
Ooh,
right wall over for
nice.
Nathan.
Look at. We won't get a replay on that, unfortunately, but that was a
It's too
very
quick.
good read by Nathan. It's one of the things that Nathan truly excels at when it comes to air hockey, is being able to read an opportunity before anyone else sees it.
The guy in the headband will win. I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Right. You could say the guy who's wearing some white clothing is going to win.
I just hope they're both having fun. Oh my goodness.
4-3. Spec taking back that lead.
Kind of an interesting
Nathan
shot
trying
from
to go-
Nathan there.
Yeah, it was a nice little off touch there. Left wall under, didn't go in, then went for a right wall, didn't go in. Another right wall
That's as
under,
clean
this
as
time
that
4-4. Beck trying a new shot here. He kind of pivoted himself up, and it almost went in. A nice block there by Nathan, though.
Nathan
Beck got that
so
cut again,
mad
and you
about
can
that
see
cut again.
Nathan
Straight across
definitely
even. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
into an instant shot, though. A nice cut, 5-5. Point of criticality again.
Oh.
Here we go. Beck reads Nathan's challenge and gets that right wall under, or Danny under, you could also call it. 5-6, though. Nathan sets it up.
Nathan, of course, looking
looks
for
for
these
the shot.
crosses, and he keeps trying to challenge them with a charge, and unfortunately these hard reads from Spec are catching him so off that it almost makes him feel unsafe to go for it. And then he loses to that cross again. You can see that
Oh, a
frustration
shot
mounting.
that just barely
Oh, goodness.
outside, and there it is, 7-5. Spec taking game 3, 2-1 now.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
Your fiance won again.
Again?
We got Texans in the chat saying, okay, the guy in the jersey will win.
They're
That's a
both in
very good
jerseys.
point.
I don't think so.
You don't think they're both in jerseys?
I think the one in the hair will win.
What about the one in the shorts?
The one wearing shoes? All right. We got Danielle in the chat saying, timeout, timeout.
Daniel Warrior.
Nathan, gather yourself, take an Adderall. Something to bring down that tension sometimes. But, you know, it's tough. Listen, I went out there, played some air hockey last year, and, you know, I was able to make more goals than most people in my own goal.
You know,
So,
I think
we've
you
all
just,
been there.
You just
until
really
you're
like
out
scoring
there
points
versus
is
the
all I'm
pros,
hearing.
You just don't know.
Yeah, you scored the most points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I scored the most points. It just happened to be in my own goal.
I think you're just a generous fella.
Right. Sometimes losing is winning. That's what I always say. All right.
Oh,
0-0.
Nathan is out to kill. He's so frustrated. He's trying to kill Peter.
Will that pressure translate into points on the table, though? We'll have to see.
Turn that streak to regain possession. Now he's playing on the aggressive, beautiful diamond. Whoa! Easy, Nathan! Easy! Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay.
Oh.
My heart, it can't take it, Nathan. Relax, relax, relax.
Bro, he's going in.
He wants it so bad. He wants that momentum. He wants that early lead. When Spec is behind, he doesn't play as well. Especially not against Nathan.
Nate in a mental pretzel right now, says Douglas Vaughn.
You know, the interesting thing that I find is that, like, when I went down to play air hockey, the person that I'd be most worried to verse isn't even Nathan or Spec. It's actually Josiah.
Josiah scares me.
Dude, Josiah's so spooky.
He's so
His
tricky in the way that
shots
his hands
are-
go.
He's
like,
disagreeing.
kind-
He's in the booth right now.
Josiah.
He
People
hits
scared of
such
you,
good
Josiah.
shots,
I don't know
and they're
why.
just so much power, and like, and it's harder to read. Like Nathan
Yeah.
and Spec, you kind of know what to expect versus them.
And he also has
Versus,
such an interesting.
you just don't know with Josiah.
Josiah's just a wild card.
Oh,
Josiah's the
Right.
wild card.
The black sheep, or not sheep, the black horse, the dark horse. That's it. That's the one.
that's a good word for it. Spec is too clean, bruh. He does play a very interesting. It almost feels like he's playing entirely fundamentals, but Spec has such a solid grasp on the weapon stack, and he has like a very interesting degree of technicality that you don't often see in a lot of newer players, where it looks like he's playing quite simply, but there's so much mental
Ooh.
math you have to deal with.
What is
Nathan
he
has
gonna
to make an
do?
important decision here. As you can see, the puck is kind of dangling in the goal. If you think you can recover it without touching it with your hand, you are allowed to.
Or you can do that.
pass it to your opponent rather than just taking the goal.
I've seen some people just knock it in.
Correct. Some people will just knock it in when an attempt to bring it back out. Some people would prefer just to give their opponent possession. It's better than giving them a point. Do they get paid for this, or is it just for the love of the game? I would love to answer that question, but I'm sweating right now over the back and forth that we're having. But the answer is, well, yes and no. Yes, they get paid in their love to the game. But the honest answer is no. They do not actually get
If
paid.
you count the free food, they are getting tons of pay.
Nathan sets up cereal for
Oh
us.
man, Nathan scored. He's so upset.
That's right. Nathan's making serial killers out of all of them. 3-2. Nathan with possession here.
Carlo, to answer your question, we stream here in the studio every Monday. Sometimes you'll see some other events, but a lot of these players play all the time.
We
Either
also
it-
stream every Sunday, too.
Yeah. You can feel the energy between these two. It almost transfers into that puck in a fun way. Probably partially why it keeps flying off the table the way that it is.
Right. Nathan still with that big uphill battle right now, 2-3. Manages to tie it up, 3-3. He really needs to take this win and tie up this match. If Spec gets this win right now, is going to be the biggest uphill climb for Nathan.
Dude, Nathan's gonna have a
But
crisis.
Spec is just, Spec is just in position. He's really locked in. He's hitting good shots. He's very calm and collect. Even though his heart rate doesn't say it, he's showing it on the table right now.
Bit of a battle.
4-3 though,
for position here.
Nathan.
Shots are becoming more and more uneven, but it doesn't matter.
A
Nathan
nice cut
clinches
there by
it.
Nathan. 4-4.
Has Spec got tested yet for his
Yeah,
for
the
his
juice is loose,
PEDs?
dog. If you move the
4 to
table
4, Nathan.
by
Good stuff.
playing because your legs are moving the table and it's accidental, what happens when you get disqualified? The tables are very, very heavy, so they usually don't move enough for it to affect play very much. But I'm also hearing from somebody, I heard a no.
No, well, we realign it every morning. At the beginning,
Oh, Nathan bringing it up to a 6. Can Peter Kai come back?
They're really thinking
As
about
you can
that
see,
last
we've
shot.
got a new commenter, Kenny, in the chat. He thinks that this isn't very fun, but he hasn't been here long enough to know all the good stuff about it. All right, here we go. 5 to 6. That's right, Kenny. Like Daniel says, you can overthrow the pro if you think you're good enough.
Though we do
You
appreciate
got
you
Steph in the chat saying this is sick. That's right. I mean, where else can you go? You can
fantastic
talk
block.
to the commentators, the players, and be a part of just such a great community.
Oh, that was almost so into.
6 to 5. Nathan with control. He needs one more point to tie it up for set 2. He goes for a challenge. He goes a little over. I think that would have gone back to spec either way. 6 to 6 now. Show!
Oh!
And Nathan
You didn't
gets
even
it.
get to make it
7
through.
to 6.
Didn't even
tying
get
it
time
up
to react to
again.
spec.
2 to 2. All right, that's a big win for Nathan there. He really had to get that win. If he didn't, he would have been really
More 6-7s
under
in
the
the
weather
chat.
on
More
this next game.
6-7s.
He's got like a wood block out there.
That's our referee drumming on the puck with a screwdriver. It looks like.
Oh no,
I will
that's
be
the
right back,
that's the
folks.
little
You
starter
guys
cardboard thing.
Have commentary. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Where are the power-ups that reverse gravity? That's for later. You can catch that on Sunday.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Mom, spaghetti.
Knees weak, palms sweaty. Mom spaghetti.
We are gonna get copyright struck for our loyal
Is
adaptation.
that how that works? I
You
feel
didn't
like that's
sing
not how
enough.
that works.
You didn't sing enough.
And also, it's not like I'm playing it. I feel like.
I don't know. I think your adaptation's loyal enough.
Thank you.
I love all the banana, you know.
That's.
Adds that authentic feel.
Did I open my mouth and just the exact track plays?
Oh, a score right out the gate from Nathan. Not even a battle for possession there. He saw an opportunity. He decided to go right off of that right wall. Spec maintaining possession this time. Kind of taking an interesting stance here. Usually when you're playing defensively, you want one of your knees forward. But Nathan taking possession back, and now he's playing this very, very aggressive, almost rebound-heavy game. Trying to get Spec to break his usual defensive triangle.
Maintain. Let's go, boys. I want to see the.
An attempt at the straight, but it
beacons.
pinches just between the mallet and the edge of the goal to cause it to fly out. I believe possession goes over to Peter this time, but it looks like he's giving it to Nathan.
Danielle wants to see the beacons go over 200.
We did see that earlier, especially in the, I think it was one of their first 7-6 matches that we saw today. Ooh, pinch between the wall. Peter maintains.
Little whoop, little yotion.
A
These
little
shots
whoop.
are just millimeters off from where they need to be.
Nice block from Nathan. Now he's trying to go in for these aggressive straights right off the back wall. Trying to switch it up between banks a little bit. Oh, hit with that left.
You know,
wall
and it's always impressive just how much a few millimeters can change everything.
Truzzard asking, how does the air work on this? These are dynamo tables. These are the standard that we use in professional air hockey. These are pretty much, I believe these and Photon are the only other ones that we use. They're very expensive, but very, very nice. Very, very nice.
That's where the air comes out of the holes.
Yep. But there are holes in this one. It doesn't have like the really big ones. Also, ours has seen a little bit of play, so it's been worn down all those little bumps and grooves, so now it has a nice sleek kind of finish to it.
You
It's
need the
delightful.
dirt. The dirt is important.
It's a very big part
It's
of it.
like regulation.
Yeah, obsessive
The rails.
these tables, yeah, is not a good thing.
Then if it's too clean, that puck will be flying off a lot more.
Ooh, ooh.
1 to 2. And Spec in control, sets it up, goes for that right wall. you got to see that they are starting to
Oh!
slow down a little bit.
Yes.
2-2. They're in set 2 right now, and you can just kind of see that things have kind of slowed down. They're still hitting really good shots, but you can see they're both kind of keeping possession of the puck a bit longer than they were before.
Their BPM is still mildly high, though. It hasn't reached the upper echelons of what we've been seeing from them before, but they're playing a much calmer game this time. Nathan usually with these aggressive back and forth type play styles. As you can see right here, he goes for a lot of these rebound plays, but now it looks like he's trying to slow it down a little bit, play more defensively. I think he's trying to pay a lot more attention to that straight that he's been getting caught by so much, and he caught it right there. Doesn't allow him to take possession.
We got Danielle in the chat saying, "Let's go, boys! I want to see BPMs over 200."
Get them BPMs up there.
Maybe if you get to a set 3, game 7, you might see that.
Ooh, a left wall. Left wall under, I think.
It almost looked like an over to me.
I think it was an over, yes.
Oh, that was an under, but it was like...
But Nathan's mallet was so out of position. Yeah, it was weird. So how many games to win? So each game is best of 7. Or not best of 7, it's first to 7. And then you need to win 4 games to take a set, and then it's the best 2 out of 3 sets. These guys are terrible. Cody, I agree. These guys suck. They're only number 1 and number 2 in the state. If you think you can take them, then please take their ranks from them. I'm tired of these guys.
Get them out of here. Get out of here, man.
Come out. We want to see this challenge, please. Ooh. I would love to commentate you coming out, Cody.
Who's got
Don't worry, I'll be kind. I won't roast you. We know that you're new. Be good.
Well, if you really do want to sign up to come play against us, first and foremost, we do run community events. You can Overthrow the Pro is a big one where we go to the arcades and we challenge people for money. If you beat one of the professionals, you can win $100, and if we win, we get nothing. So far,
Cody,
nobody's ever beaten
do you even know how to handle the mallet?
He can learn. I would love to see him try. I want him in here. Bring him in.
I don't think he even knows the 3-finger technique, if you know what I mean.
He can
4
learn.
to 5, though.
Maybe we can have a new pro in our mix.
Crew's up here in the booth firing people. Why isn't Spec capitalized? Who did that?
He doesn't deserve to be capitalized.
Oh, it's
losing
okay.
possession.
Spec yesterday while running the stream spelled Josiah's name Josane, and Kai was Kia. It was Kia versus Josane. So, oh, and a nice catch. Let's see. Oh, and he takes it with that beautiful cut.
7-4. Spec 3 games to 2 now in set 2. Spec only needs 1 more game. Nathan has to take these next 2 games if he wants a set 3.
No, Spec doesn't deserve capitalization as well.
Cobra Dad. Oh, that's Kai's dad. I will play next week if someone wants to challenge me.
We got Cody saying, "Hey,
build up that ego. Challenge one of them."
Posted in. I'm from Florida. Cody, I don't think you understand. They're in Idaho. It gets into the negatives up there sometimes.
It does.
I don't know if you could make it.
I don't think that's accurate. Doesn't?
Okay, maybe it's not, but
I'm not sure I've ever been in negative temperature. It's dry here, though.
That being said, are there tournaments that they host in Florida? It'd be very cool to see.
We do
you
have
guys,
some Floriders. There's Emil is in Florida. Shout out Emil.
Shout out
or
to
Emil.
No events in the state yet, that we know of anyway. Indonesia, this game at mall. Yes, you can find a lot of air hockey tables at the mall, but a lot of them aren't actually up to regulation for professional play. Otherwise, I think we would all love to play at the mall more, especially because so many people pass in and out. It'd be such a great way to introduce new people to the game.
Right. All right, 0-0. Game number 6.
Nathan trying to challenge
that. Spec win it here and end it for Nathan, continuing to keep that number 1 position. Or will Nathan make a comeback here?
Almost got it. Are there penalties for the puck leaving the table after hits? Yes. So if you are the one responsible, which is the last forward motion made against the puck, if it leaves the table, the possession of the puck goes to your opponent. So they have a much higher likelihood of scoring. And speaking of scoring, a beautiful shot from Nathan.
Replay, though.
Spec
Look
is
at this. You can
very
see Spec is
upset.
in disappointment. Nathan, Spec gets a touch there. Nathan gets a little bit of a nip, and then bam, into Spec's goal.
One of my favorite things about Spec is how he expresses frustration. He doesn't visibly show it a lot of the time, but you can tell when he's really mad by the way he puts the puck down on the table. Slams it down
Yeah, he
just
just,
like that.
Slams it. I've only seen him like really mad maybe once.
Oh my god.
Playing this. But he's also pretty quick to recognize when he gets too into it.
Trizzard, could you describe the Kushir pinch?
And what is that?
Technical terms are lost.
Should I try it on Mizuki right now?
Yeah.
Yes, no,
whoa,
maybe
whoa,
so.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not get crazy.
Oh, fantastic
Delay.
block from
A
Nathan.
beautiful chase from Nathan to regain that possession off of the wall.
He said, yoink. That's mine.
Give it to me.
Yoink.
Nathan slowing down a moment. Oh,
Oh,
taking
and
a
a
shot.
beautiful.
Nice cut there.
It's as clean as that comes.
Spec was in good position, but he still managed to get past Spec's puck there. Look at that. He was so close to that block.
Oh!
Elite ball knowledge
Fires him.
required.
But same way. 3-2.
Whoa! Coming right at you in 3D.
We're gonna lose our other TV at this race.
Let's break TVs. It's just like the 10,000 subscriber special.
Yeah.
We basically need Chad to donate like $100 a live to pay for these TVs.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, LFC clarifying. Yes, pinching it off the sidewall is legal. It's just very difficult to actually get a goal on because there's only so many directions that the puck can actually move from that point. While some people have tried it, it's not a very common technique.
Three to three. Nathan in control, sets it up.
Oh.
Goes for that right wall under, doesn't quite land it. Ooh, Spec with a little bit of a fake shot there.
Has it ever happened that the puck goes fully into the net and then bounces? Oh, bounces
Whoa,
back as a
look
goal.
at this replay. Spec reads it perfectly. Nathan just didn't hit it hard enough. And Spec managed to be in the right place at the right time,
looked
getting
like it
that touch
teleported.
and sending it down 4-3.
It teleported in there. But yeah, has it ever happened that the puck goes fully into the net and then bounces back, count as a goal, or just game on? So that does not count as a goal. Part of it is not hitting the puck so hard that it flies back out of the goal or flies back onto the table, so that does not count as a goal.
But in order for the goals to count, it actually has to just sink in there. Which is also why it does not count as a goal even if the puck is halfway in the goal.
Gotta let that sink in.
Right, 4-4 now. Nathan getting back possession here. Nathan really needs to take the lead right here, right now, if he wants an opportunity to still be able to beat Spec. Very big moment, 4-4. Has control.
Catching Spec.
Nice block by Spec, though. Managed to get back control of it.
Tries
Goes
to
for the
cross,
cut.
misses.
Oh,
Oh, and gets in on
Baited
that
into the
cut.
cut.
Sneaks it right in.
And there it is, 5-4. Nathan now definitely under that pressure.
Oof.
Nice capture by
surprised it
Spec
actually
right
didn't
there.
touch any clothes there.
Now we might be looking at
Whoa.
what could be the end of the match. But I wouldn't be surprised if Nathan pulls it out. With a very sardonic child as my co-commentator right now.
Ooh, an interesting challenge. I feel like he might have been over the line on it, though. And it does go to Spec either way.
A little bit of a pinch
Nathan,
right there.
oh, an opportunity now for Nathan.
Nathan is getting frustrated, but he would much prefer than to be frustrated than to win. He would much prefer to win than be frustrated. So,
Ooh,
beautiful
just
shot.
sneaked
And almost
it on
looked
in
Where
like,
there.
did that even go?
I know, it
Spec
looked like
was
it went right
there.
through his mouth. Dog. That was
Teleport.
crazy.
Teleport.
I think what happened is he hit the puck just right to where the molecules transported
through each
through
other.
Speck's mallet.
Sometimes I swear some
incredible
witchcraft like that happens.
Oh, and he just makes that block.
We're getting
5-5 point of criticality, a nickel piece.
Sneak
Speck
it
with
in
control. Is he gonna break this point of criticality and make it a 6-5?
like a sneaky snake. I'm a snake.
We're starting to see some BPMs count
Sneaky
up
snake.
into the 180s.
I think you mean the beepums. Alrighty.
Oh, 6-5. Nathan taking that lead. He needs this point to bring it to a 3-3 game.
Let's get a show me moment.
Two more.
Oh, and a show me moment.
6-6, show me! Speck needs one more to take this final win. Nathan needs one to keep it going.
I'm a
And it goes to
sneaky,
Speck. Speck
sneaky
blocks it.
snake.
He has an opportunity, a big chance here for Speck. A nice block by Nathan. Nathan tries to get it back into it. He lets it go a little too soon. He needs to take
Oh
his
my
time here.
God.
He
Shots
has
the
the
7-6
opportunity.
boys.
He
Oh
goes
my
inside, he
God.
takes it, slows it down, sends it back into a left wall, into an overwall.
Oh, come
Now
on.
Nathan has it again, goes for the cup, but no, does not land. Now Nathan sets it up again. And he lets it 6-7. Get go 6-7.
Game
Let's read those
7.
things out.
We got John Peterson. We got Alex
Blizzard,
Edits.
6-7.
We got
John
Trizzard.
Peter 6-7.
We've got John Peterson. We got John Peterson again.
Holy crap, dude. Denied
Douglas
the match
Vaughn.
point. Things are going to continue to ramp up from here. You can see Peter's
Wataru.
BPM climbed up into the 180s there. It's not the highest that
Maturo!
we've seen, but...
On 6-7. Let's go.
Wataru again.
We got Mr. Douglas in the chat with the 6-7. That's right.
I think everyone needs to check their shorts after that finish.
Brian saying the server's overloading due to the 6-7.
Don't. No, just leave. Oh, okay. Hit it. Do it.
No.
I don't know. Do you need the emergency shorts music key?
I think I already finished.
Yeah, chat.
We got Brody in the chat saying, what a game so far. Loving it.
And it's not over yet. You know, Peter has one set under his belt right now, but Nathan looks pretty adamant to deny him the second one. So we have a potential for all the way up for, jeez, 7 more games?
Spec casually checking out the chats over there.
9 more games?
Yeah,
from here,
Choudhary
potentially?
saying, where I gamble on 6-7, I'll put 5 quid on it. Now I'm trying to remember a quid. I feel like that's like a...
Goodish.
What is that?
It's the un-American dollar.
I believe it's used in the UK.
I know
Same
I've
thing.
heard that term. I know I don't know if it's a real currency or if
It's
it's like
real
in a game or
currency.
something. It is?
Well,
Okay.
I believe it's one of the currencies in the UK, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Britland, in it.
Do leagues from different states compete often, or is it monthly within each state? So there is a world championship ranking.
I apologize, Governor.
There is a world championship ranking, and you can
I
actually
played it like this once.
see every year they host a big tournament in Texas, and then
Is it 0-0? Why does it say 1-1? I'm confused.
I don't know.
should be 0-0.
There we go. 0-0.
There we
Here we
go.
go. The face-off. Nathan has control. Sorry to jump over the comms here.
Welcome back, Bri. Oh, beautiful shot.
Nathan getting that first point. Look at this replay. Nathan diamond drifts it, takes his time, looks for the opportunity, and just gets a right wall over. Nathan doing it again into that diamond drift, looking for an opportunity. Goes for an off goal. Goes for another right wall under. A good touch by Speck. Nathan doesn't even let Speck touch it this time. He goes for an off goal. Now the right wall under, 2-0. Nathan taking a big lead to start things off.
I need some water for once.
Speck with control, setting it up, going for an off goal there. Trying to pull Nathan away from his defense, but Nathan manages to read and get in the right position, capturing the puck now. Nathan into his diamond drift, goes for another right wall, but just barely off target. Nathan almost gets a shot there. Nice little touch by Speck. Another left wall under. Speck gets a touch.
A good defense
Goes
from
for a
Speck, but
cut.
able to hit momentum and possession back. But it looks like he snagged it back here.
Ooh, beautiful
Ooh,
cross
beautiful
from
shot.
Peter Kai.
Any weird obscure rules you guys know? I remember we were talking about one just the other day. Oh, beautiful shot. I can't remember.
There's definitely some weird rules, but there's some even
Lock it, boys.
weirder non-rules.
Ooh, beautiful stop. Let's see where he goes. And another cross.
3-3. Spec instantly tying things up. That's definitely frustrating Nathan right now. Can Nathan hold on and take this win, though? Nathan going for these off goals. Trying to play his game to take this win. He sets it up, goes for the cut. A little too straight centered there. Spec in position to block. Now Spec with control. Sets it up.
Trying to see
Nathan
if
does a
he
little
can't
fake
open
to try to
Nathan
throw
up.
Spec off.
Just holding on possession of that puck. Oh, and Nathan takes it back.
Yeah, Bri Hockey in the chat saying, shout me out. Well, there's your shout out, brother. Welcome to the AAHL.
Oh,
And now
tries
Spec
first.
has control.
Oh, beautiful right
Ooh.
wall over. Was that an over or an under? I know Nathan's mallet was actually closer to the wall that time. But looked like
Let
an
me
over?
see here. Watching the replay, that was definitely an over.
Yeah, okay.
Nice shot by Spec.
Oh my god, let him breathe! Let him breathe!
5-4.
He's killing the man.
Give us a break. We can only show so many replays in a 30-second window.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
5-5.
Once
A
again,
point
the
of
point.
criticality again. Who's gonna break it?
Oh.
Spec has control. Nathan blocks it though. Nathan now with an opportunity. The diamond drift. A nice touch by Spec, but it still goes to Nathan. Nathan has control. He sets it up. Diamond drift. Looks for the opportunity right wall under, but Spec's in position to defend. Spec has the shot. He goes to the
serves
cut.
it
Nathan
right
reads it though.
back.
Gets control.
Oh.
Sets it into a cut, and he gets it. 6-5. Nathan needs one more point to go to a set 3. Spec though has control. Spec brings it up. Spec goes to the right wall under, but Nathan stops it in its tracks. Diamond drift into the right wall over again. He lost. And Spec gets it back. Spec still has an opportunity.
Yeah.
It's a draw. 6-6.
Game point!
Show me.
Set point, match point, baby.
Diamond drift. Goes for the cut. Doesn't land. He sets in another diamond drift. He's looking for that opportunity right wall under, but Spec blocks it. This is Spec's moment where he takes it.
And a
run.
decisive
He
victory.
does with the right wall
High.
under. 6-7.
I'm not out there to jump on him this time, though.
Wins
Go,
again.
go.
Run!
No, I don't want to.
He's too sweaty.
I'm in my pajamas.
Is that my fault?
And Spec for the third time taking that final
Fantastic.
win. Nathan's definitely feeling the pain, but here we go. Let's hear it from them.
That was a good one. Okay, I'm excited about that match. That was a good loss. I'll take that one. It wasn't just every single bloody game 6-7 and me winning 7-2, 7-4, 7-4 and him taking it. He earned that win. That was a really good match. I'm really proud of him for that one.
Nathan, I wish you were here in the booth with us. We were all screaming our heads off.
I will say this is a second
repeat.
it's a second thing. Last week this happened also. He wins by 1 point. I know that I'm going to hear it. I will ask this from all my guys out there. I mean this from my heart. Be nice to me. Like, be a little gracious. Please be a little tender to the person who loses, okay? And I'm learning that too.
I feel the same-
but this was
I
a
feel
great
the same
match.
way.
Like, congratulations. Well done.
Check out that chat. We got Lancer saying this commentator needs a raise, so both of you guys can take a look at that.
Which commentator?
We will double his salary.
Not me, not me, not me.
I didn't do
Get me out of
nothing.
here.
Hey, we have a thing that we're gonna do for Drew real quick, and then we'll come back to doing some commentary here. We have a guy in the chat named Drew. I don't know if he's in right this second. Drew, if you are here, jump into the chat really quick. Yesterday, I showed everybody that we have these stickers, right? The American Air Hockey League stickers. And I said, if anybody sends us an email, we will send this to you for free, and we'll sign it. And we only got one email, and it was from one guy named Drew, and he's in the chat here. I'm hoping that he pops in just now. He said he was going to be watching us tonight. And so we're going to sign it for him. He wanted 4 of us to sign it. So in the booth, could you guys switch the camera to like camera number like 1, I think, or maybe camera 2, and then we'll go and sign it right now. He wanted Spec. Spec and I, Josiah, and
Yeah, let's put this on the table.
was it us 4 or was it me and Carter? No, it's you 4. Okay, we're gonna go do that right now. So.
Okay, bye.
So they're gonna go and sign that for the chat. Oh, we're moving the
we're
cameras over. Let's
following
go.
them.
You guys get some exclusive footage.
Go
of their hockey
following
row.
the
All right.
leader, the leader, the leader. We're following. Right, chat? We are
I'm gonna read out
we're going on a field trip right now.
Ooh.
Your salary is 0. It's a double. You hear that? You're getting a raise, buddy.
That's right.
We got Nathan.
That's right.
Rotating in and out.
Looking
No, it's
so I
really
can
awesome.
forge
Thank
Nathan's
you
signature.
so much for emailing us for this. We'd love to see your guys' engagement.
The worst timing ever.
Got Josiah.
That's right. We are getting that sticker signed for our good pal in the Canadian region.
Trizzard, we do not have a league in the UK. Our reach is pretty much limited to the United States right now, but we do encourage people to make their own air hockey leagues, and we would love to see any of your guys' work, or if you have you guys' own unique lineup, we would love to meet you guys. If you could fly your way over here, we'd be happy to have you.
And then I'll talk about the match tomorrow.
Look at that.
See you, Nathan.
Show us your picture.
There we go. Let the camera focus.
Now that sticker is definitely
Yeah.
gonna be worth some money. Maybe not as much since it didn't have my signature on it, but it's definitely gonna be worth some money.
I'm a pretty exclusive commentator. I've only been on this
Yeah.
twice. Maybe I should get in there.
He's in there, right? You want top dog? All right, we're back with the shake cam. I gotta try to egg Chance on. Chance was challenging me. He was actually challenging Spec, and Spec was like, I only got one game in me, so we'll see. If he's really the number one, how many matches can he take on? I did a lot. So I think he's going to chicken out and make me play him. And, man, it's going to be a long one. All right, let's see what the chat's got. What's for dinner, Spec? Me. He destroyed me. He did really well. It's so weird. Okay, I've said this a lot to my family. My family knows this about me. I don't mind losing in a blowout match. I really don't. What I really hate is when it gets close and then losing. That's really hard for me. So I used to play a Clash Royale. This is a fun one for the chat. I used to play Clash Royale like aggressively. Bye, guys. And in Clash Royale, it used to be so close, and you could lose by a split second. You could be winning, and then in literally less than one actual second, lose, just like in air hockey. And I lost one time, and I'm sitting there near a wall, and it was the first time ever, and the last time, that I've like punched something after losing. I punched the wall. I broke my pinky, and then I swore to never again play ever again after that. And I never did. Never picked up that game ever again. I was too aggressive with it. I used to be like the top of my clan. What's sad is these guys don't realize it. Like if it's that close, like constantly 6-7s, it destroys me. Like afterwards, I'm really burnt.
That was
about
my
it.
whole game plan going into this. I want to see how many 6-7s I can win.
It's just yeah.
You won one or two.
You don't want me to. You don't want me to fully quit air hockey. Let's put it that way.
You won 2 6-7s.
Let's put it that way. Let's put it that
I mean,
way.
the last game was like, okay, no more 6-7s. I just want to win.
Yeah.
I just don't want to play anymore.
The lowest you got me was 4 points. The lowest I got you was 2.
Yeah.
And then multiple 4-point games. It kills me. That's every single match. It's the last game. It goes to 6-7. I was even winning in that last game too, and then it was just like straight. I think that's what's irritating is that you are only using one weakness.
Well, here
That's
I'll tell you what's wrong with your
thanks.
game.
Thanks for finally doing that.
I'll
That's
finally
really kind
tell
of you
you
after this amount of time.
I'll finally tell you is because whenever you block.
Whoa, hold on, we got a dono.
Thank you, Trizzard.
Trizzard with the dono. Thank you so much, bud.
6,
We
7.
appreciate
Here,
you.
we'll even bring the camera. Let's go to the close-up camera, the remote camera.
That's on 3, and then you press 2 on the top one. I think we're already on that one, aren't we? No, we're not. We're on this one. Okay, Mizuki. He got it. He got it. Oh, now you're moving it? What are you doing?
We're going on an adventure, Nate.
Why are we?
Dude,
where are we
we're-
going?
Yeah, we're going on a field trip.
I guess
We're
we're
on a
going
trip
somewhere.
in our little rocket ship.
This is the most
through
loved this camera's
stars.
seen in a
Oh,
long time.
he's teaching me. I thought he was talking about the donation.
Dude, we're getting a method class right now.
Okay, everyone quiet so we can hear him.
Wait, we need Spec to have his headset back on though. Like, can't hear him.
We can't hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear you, buddy.
Okay, one more time here.
Oh, Nathan can't hear us now either. We can't hear no one.
They just need to
Someone
share
needs to
one
wear a
mic and
headset.
get really
So
close
I'm
to
gonna
each other's
demonstrate
faces.
what Nathan is doing right now when he blocks every single time when I shoot.
I know.
Alright, we'll play real quiet, see if you guys can hear him.
Here, you tell him what to say out here, but you block
Okay, now tell me what I should do.
You should be more proactive and not block right here.
Alright, this is bullshit.
No, like, I'm serious.
This is the same shit every
when
single time.
when you block, don't just pull turtle back
He's-
immediately.
He's telling me what I do every time,
Don't pull back
and it's not helping. And I'm like, hey, tell me what I should do, and he's just telling me.
You know, Daniel Hines says, don't be a
All right, got it. Stay out. Spec needs longer socks, they say in the chat. Turkey Leg saying, Spec, can you coach me, please? I don't know. All right, so you're going to play Chance after this, huh? Oh, your chicken?
You need your ego boost.
I don't think I'll get an ego boost. I think he's gonna beat me today because I just played 2 7-game sets and
okay,
lost
yeah, me too.
by
I don't
1
want to play
point.
anymore.
No, I'll do it because I'm a man, so I'll do it.
It sounds like you need to practice.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, pull them things up, brother. All right, well, we'll get this game on, and we can call it a night, I suppose.
Right.
I appreciate the chat. The chat's going awesome. You guys, shoot us an email. If anyone's working in the booth right now, could you guys hit that banner so they can see the email?
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
So you guys can see we are going to... And here's the thing. The one dude that messaged us was in Canada, so I had to buy special postage today, which I already got. So that's the email. Write it down, AAHL. That's the, us, American Air Hockey League, connect@gmail.com. All right, switch back to this camera. You guys got to see this. I rush ordered postage. 10 of these stamps is $25 to go international to get this sticker to our buddy Drew Long in Canada, and I'm going to be sending it to him, signed by us for free. You guys should send us a mail. Now, mind you, if we get 1 billion of these, I'm going to have to start picking random people to send merch to, but we appreciate you guys like crazy. You're the best chat in the entire world. I appreciate all the support. We'll see how well Chance can beat me. It's at this point, Caleb might be right. Maybe I am all washed up. Maybe I do need just to switch to commentary only and give up the old game. We'll see. All right, I'll see you guys on the table.
This has been lovely, but I must get home to the bear dog.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Emily, in the commentary section.
Bye.
Best of luck to you. Goodbye. All right, and now back to the chat. Ryan, saying hello. Welcome in, Ryan. We got that potato guy saying, hi, Emily. We got Alex in the chat saying goodbye to Emily. Charles saying bye, drive safe, safe travels, etc. Tyler saying hashtag email. That is AAHLconnect@gmail.com. As you can see, Nightbot, our email is AAHLconnect@gmail.com. Reach out to us. Let us know how you guys are enjoying this production, this professional sport between these players. And if you have some ideas, some thoughts on the process, on the matter, or if you are looking to join in part of the production in some way or another, maybe you have something to add to it. Let us know what you like, don't like, etc., etc. We appreciate constructive criticism, and we're just looking to blow this thing up for your guys' enjoyment. All right, so I guess now Nathan versus Chance. We saw Chance take down Carl. We saw Spec take down Nathan. Both these players up to take the win here. Nathan considered ranked number 2. Chance ranked number 4. This is a really good opportunity for Chance to climb the ladder here.
Well, Caleb, Nathan is feeling a little salty, if you haven't noticed. I'm just kidding. No,
Oh yeah.
We both played a very good game. Nathan was not missing any shots. I wasn't missing any shots.
Man, yeah, if you were here in the studio,
I do hear you. When you scream, I do hear you.
I do kind of yell like a chimpanzee, but that's probably why it's best that I'm
There's
here
also
and not
headphones out there that are live, and we can still hear you.
Yeah.
No, but it was a great match.
He is my brother, and I've been around him since I was growing up, and he can be a great teammate and can be a lot of fun to play with and have on your team. But as soon as you're 1v1 against him,
I guess I'm reffing, so
it's very. He definitely has always been an intense person to play versus, no matter what the game.
Now, earlier, Nathan was talking a bit about, I know it was a joke, but he was saying, maybe I am washed up, maybe I should just be commentary only. Of course he's joking, but I think everybody's a little bit too excited to have the Nathan double feature tonight. He's just so good for the sports publicity. He's got such an infectious energy. Every match that you watch, I mean, if you ask any of the air hockey players who their favorite, they have to, by default, say outside of Nathan, so I really hope that he's not feeling too hard on himself. He gave us a very, very good show, and I'm expecting a lot out of his upcoming training arc. He said he's probably not going to challenge Spec for about another month or so, so I'm looking forward to seeing a new development out of him and his playstyle for next time the two Titans kind of clash.
Right. Right, you know, it's a good time to go to the mountains and reach out to the monks there and
Himalayan
learn a new
air hockey
skill,
pros.
possibly kung fu air hockey, who knows. But I'm looking forward to the return of Nathan when it comes. But until then, Nathan versus Chance, what may be one of your last matches of Nathan for some time, we'll have to see. And the face-off.
That should immediately go into Nathan,
like
of
it.
course. He's immediately
Nathan.
starting strong, not wanting a chance to set up any sort of defense. He wants to immediately get the blood pumping. His pistons are still going from last match. He doesn't want to give up any of that momentum.
Right.
With the signing of the air hockey sticker, and thank you again so much for emailing us. Oh, a beautiful left wall under from Nathan. But with the signing of the sticker, Chance here hasn't actually gotten much time to have a warm-up game, and he's immediately getting brutalized by these left wall unders from Nathan. It seems that he has a little bit of that, scoring on himself too. Maybe he's a little bit nervous, especially after seeing that last game. I would be too. My blood is fired up, my BPM is high, and it seems like Nathan has a little bit of extra steam to blow off after that.
Right. Well, and you know, here's the thing with Nathan is, you know, he's always placed higher in world ranking than everyone else. And so even though Spec has now got Nathan's number and he knows how to defeat Nathan, as you can see right here, right now, Nathan's 4-0 against Chance.
This is further
Chance
proof
is
of why
not
he
an
held
easy
that
player
number one spot for
to do this
4
with. Look at that, a
years.
double dinger danger 5-0 now. So even though it felt like Nathan was, you know, completely washed or whatever in that last fight, you gotta remember it was a 6-7 almost
Correct.
every match.
Absolutely.
And now you see number 2 versus number 4. He's just absolutely smoking him.
So it's Nathan for the longest amount of time was sort of the pinnacle of what most of our competitors were actually trying to achieve in the first place. Nathan is responsible for maybe a good 70 to 80% of these folks who are currently playing for even getting into the sport to begin with. Nathan is the one responsible for kick-starting this whole air hockey stream, even though like the major league is out in Texas. And he's been working very, very hard to get this off of the ground. And, you know, everything that he does, I think we can consider having his signature on it. Has the same amount of energy put into it as he has here on the table. And that's also nothing to speak of how good he is as a player, too. Not only is he enthusiastic, but he's... For the longest time, he was an unreachable peak for a lot of people. Now, of course, he did score a goal on himself right here, so maybe he's feeling a little contradictory with me today, starting a little bit of an argument over here in the commentator's booth. But it doesn't look like Chance is really willing to roll over and die immediately. So we started to put the energy back in, and now these two are really fun to watch as well. They both have such a bombastic style of play. Both of them known for their having these very lengthy limbs and kind of a whip-like speed to how they actually shoot for their goals in the first place. Their defense is incredible, of course, but...
Right. I think it's funny, in the chat, we got Danielle Wagner, or Daniel? It's either Daniel or it's Danielle, but either way, Chance needs to grow the hair again. Yeah, I mean, you know, he lost his powers when he cut the hair, so we'll have to see what happens there.
The power is stored in the ponytail. It's just like how Spec and Nathan, they store all their power in the headbands. Which is why it was so shocking when they put them on so early in their bout. Maybe spending it all, Nathan leaning over the table just to maintain this defense. Goofy looking as it is, it's a very hard thing to play around because when you have your mallet up that close to the line, you apply a certain amount of pressure to deflect a lot of these straight shots that are so brutal that Nathan was dealing with the Spec before. It kind of baits the opponent into playing a very specific kind of way, and if you think you can read your opponent off of limiting their options like that, you can be kind of a tremendous threat to specific play styles. An air hockey player's adaptability is very important, especially depending on what type of person that you're playing against. A bit like Nathan, who's kind of a jack of all trades, or maybe not even a jack, but a king of all trades, if you will.
Right.
Now that being said, as much of a Nathan fan as I am, Chance is giving it his all. He's also puts in a bunch of energy into these matches, and I think that's a very good thing for the sport overall, because it really goes to show a lot of people, Spec might be a very muted individual, but air hockey's exciting, man. You saw their heart rates climb up into the 200s on their previous bout. Even if you're not as bombastic of a personality as these two, air hockey's fun. It's fun to watch. If I was out there in the crowd watching, I would be obnoxious with how many vocalizations I'd be making. It's just so hard not to get into the game when you're watching people like these two play.
Right. It's kind of why I don't like watching football anymore, because first off, we all know it's rigged. But then the second reason is because, it makes you want to get out there and you're like, what are you old folks doing? Why aren't you throwing the ball and catching the ball? And you're like, I could do it better. Right? And that's what the people in the chat feel like when they watch the air hockey players.
Exactly.
Like, I could do it better, but then when you actually get put to the test, man, these guys, they're in their, this is what they do, right?
This is amateur hour. Exactly, Cold Potato Skin. That's what I'm saying. Get these guys off the table. Put me in there. Put me and John Doe from the arcade in there. We'll show you how it's really done.
These guys are good, but not great, because they haven't used the helicopter shot.
That's what I'm saying. They haven't turkeyed either.
Right. So,
Emily in the chat saying, Mizuki, you and I should play a set sometimes. I'll wash you anytime, dog. I'll cook you. Spike would cook both of these guys. I mean, we did watch.
I'll be there for the barbecue, the roast out.
Roast Emily, dog. Taco Truck, welcome. It's good to see you again, man. You missed the Spec versus Nathan bout. It was an absolute clincher. It was so hard not to just go ballistic here in the commentator's stall.
Yeah, and a serious close match. Spec did take that final win once again, making it 3 wins now in a row, and I think Spec's really locked in the fact that he can contend for that first place, and now Nathan is going to be probably waiting about a month, give or take, before he challenges Spec again going forward. He's going to go to the mountains, he's going to reach out to the monks and learn some special moves.
Now, of course, I love talking about the Spec versus Nathan bout, but let's go ahead and go back to the players that are actually currently on the table right now. We've actually saw what was originally a bit of a slaughter, but Chance has actually climbed his way up to 6-5 right now. That initial momentum that Nathan was carrying seems to diminished a little bit. Either that or Chance has finally had the opportunity to snowball out of control. You can see his excitement, even though he hurt his hand earlier when a mallet clipped his finger. But Chance is a good example of somebody who loves this sport a lot. He's somebody that's all about the statistics of it, and he's also dove neck deep the moment that he started actually playing. Very reminiscent of Nathan in terms of his enthusiasm and his energy, and it's a lot of fun watching these two go head-to-head. You can see how
absolutely
him kind of bouncing at the table right now, trying to keep the blood flowing, the momentum going. He doesn't want his BPM to drop too low. When you're up against a Titan like Nathan, it's so hard not to just immediately tune out the rest of the world around you. You're focused on yourself, your state, and then the opponent across the table from you. And that's a good example of it. An explosive start a lot of the time when you see these tee-offs, or forget what the word that we're using. We're used to the tee-off. Yeah, when we see these playoffs, a lot of the time it's very gentle. Yeah, face-off. Thank you. When you see a lot of these face-offs, you see a lot of much more gentle plays like that. You usually don't see both players going for like an aggressive combat for the puck. But it looks like possession goes over to Chance. Immediately going for a left wall. His mallet again. He's antsy. His fingers hurting. Having a hard time holding.
He got that last win from Nathan though. So one game. This is a good opportunity for Chance, and he knows it.
Now, unlike the match that we
really
had
getting
before,
into it.
This is just a one-set match, correct?
I'm not actually entirely sure.
I believe it is one set.
Okay, perfect.
That's not our city name. That's entirely spelled wrong.
Do the numbers mean anything on the shirts? It means a lot to the players. Some of them choose something that's a little bit more special to themselves. Sometimes it's just for fun. I know Emily's is number 69, of course, but a lot of the players, they idolize the number 7 and 6 is a really big deal in air hockey because you need 7 points to take a game. And the best kind of match are the ones that get really, really close with that 7-6 score goal. Speaking of scoring goals, Nathan with another point. Do you guys have any other socials, or is it just YouTube? First and foremost, we have a contact. You can reach us at our email. We also have a Facebook page. You can look us up on there. If you type !email, !Discord in the chat, you can join our group chat. There's plenty of other ways that you can contact us and get involved. We love having people in here. Excellent straight. Nathan trying to challenge a lot of these straight shots, but he's managing to leave them a little bit, just like maybe even a quarter of an inch past that mallet. The energy's ramping up. You can hear both players exhaling, screaming.
Nice block by Chance. He almost shoots it in on himself, but he does get the touch.
Jessica says hi. Hi, Jessica.
Nathan, look at that quick redirection, instant replay. This is huge. Nathan goes into an instant double junior danger, right wall over. Beautiful shot by Nathan.
An excellent return. Nathan is pretty proud of Chance, I think, overall. And you hear a lot of the, if you're actually in the studio with us, you can hear a lot of them going back and forth with the nice shot, nice block, so on and so forth. You know, the players love each other just as much as they love the sport. This community that we have here in Idaho was originally started very, very small, so a lot of these players have known each other for a very long time, but as competition continues to ramp up in intensity, more and more people join, more and more people get better and better. It's really incredible to see where this all came from.
Right.
Beautiful right wall from Nathan.
Now, do you also play air hockey?
Do I play air hockey? So I used to. So Spec is the one that taught me how to play. Nathan gave me a lot of tips. You can actually find on our YouTube channel, Nathan has posted a bunch of videos on how to make different shots, certain mentalities, and techniques that you can use in air hockey. I highly recommend checking them out. If there is anybody to learn learn from, it's definitely one of these two. I played for a while. I didn't play professionally, as you can see up here at the table. Also, speaking of, a very excellent right wall under from Nathan. But I would consider myself definitely more on the casual side. If you put me up against either of these guys on the table, you would see just the gap between the average person and a professional. Ooh, a shot to the throat. Looks like Chance is trying to take him out for a chance.
Right.
I think we got to get rid of the hashtag justice for Chance.
We got Jessica in the chat saying, how can I join and how often are you guys at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade? Well, first off, you can reach out to us at the AAHLconnect@gmail.com. And as far as how often at Jeremy's Arcade, you can check out our link here. Sundays at 6 p.m. is the tournament style stuff. But I mean, you might be able to catch a couple air hockey players throughout the week, depending on if they're down there just practicing, or warming up, or playing against other people.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Sunday is the best way to get into contact with us. So we're there every Sunday. We also have a stream going on, so not only can you participate against fighting a lot of these pros, it's free to enter. We love having people involved. It really is a great opportunity to, one, get to meet a couple of the people that you see here, and it's also a great opportunity to learn how to play. If you don't consider yourself a pro, there are so many people that get involved that love to teach people. And it's also a great way to just, you know, kind of get out and do something fun, because air hockey, at the end of the day, is a lot of fun. Now, as soon as we go to this this instant replay, you can see it's such an interesting little shot. Chance is very upset about the turnout of it.
Right. Nathan taking game 2-1 now. Daniel asking, will Josiah sign my mallet? I bet he would. I bet if you were to show up at the arcade in person and maybe bring your own Sharpie.
He might seem shy. He might seem shy, but I think he likes a little bit of the ego boost.
Right.
And to be fair, Josiah's great. I love watching Josiah's games. He's definitely like one of the top contenders for whenever you ask a professional air hockey player in the region who their favorite player to play against. By default, most people say besides Nathan, and then their usual go-to from there is usually Josiah, and it's pretty reasonable to see why. He has such a technical and fast style of play. It feels like you just almost can never get a read on the guy.
Josiah is one of those players that he could end up being one of the best in the future.
Yeah,
and
I
so
can
for
see
me,
him
it's the future Josiah that I'm looking forward to seeing.
Absolutely.
You know, he may end up overcoming Nathan, Spec, and everyone else on the roster. And so it just depends on if he's got that love, energy, and want, and puts in the time and dedication. Then we'll see.
Oh, here's a fun question. If you guys had a cool air hockey name, what would it be?
They do have titles.
Yeah, a lot of these guys have titles. I don't have one. I haven't played professionally long enough. Oh my god, it's so hard to do commentary when these two are just murdering each other.
Like, Nathan's is Primus and Specs is like, well, Spec.
Yeah.
Chance is actually Cats.
Oh man.
You can actually see their title on the back of their jerseys for most of them.
Now, that being said, what would my cool name be? I don't know. I always think giving myself a cool name feels a little pretentious, so just whatever everybody decides I am.
I have one, but I don't even remember what mine is. It's either Hand Hammer or Ham Hammer. And I don't
Ham
know
Hammer
which
goes
it is.
hard.
I know it's one of those.
Where are you?
Jessica, we would love to see you. Air hockey is very fun to participate in. Even losing to these guys is fun because it kind of opens up this whole worldview that's completely like, oh, I underestimated just how much can actually go on in this sport. Because visually speaking, air hockey doesn't look that complicated until you really get into the nitty-gritty of it. A beautiful right wall under from Nathan. Taking us over to 2 and 5.
Well, I hate to break it to you, your title is OJ.
OJ?
It's because he wears a bright orange jersey.
My title on the back of my jersey is it's either Hand Hammer or Ham Hammer. I don't remember which. But to be fair, you know what? I've had a lot of great nicknames in my life. I don't think I've had any bad ones, to be fair.
Matt Bentley in the chat. Hi, Matt. I missed you. I haven't seen you play in a while, buddy. You gotta get over here.
I feel like the worst nickname I could call you is the worst brother between the two of you, Nathan and you.
Oh, like on the table? Is this what you mean?
Completely.
I mean, Nathan is currently better than me on the table. I won't deny that. I don't play, but if I had ever got serious in air hockey, I would be the #1 in the AAHL. I'll put it that way.
You sure?
Do you guys go to any Caldwell arcades?
I'm positive on that one. I can tell you right now. If I spent the time and learned the game, there's not a single game out there that I don't achieve the absolute peak.
Jessica asking in the chat, do you guys go to any Caldwell arcades? I don't believe there's one that this large group goes to regularly. Jeremy's Downtown Arcade is in Nampa, which is pretty close, to be fair. And then sometimes you might see some individual players here and about. I think they're trying to get something set up at Boise State. But Nathan taking this game, I believe it was 2-7.
Yeah.
Absolutely demolishing, taking game 3 under his belt. Nathan, despite his loss against Spec, he's not ready and willing to roll over and just take it anymore. Maybe this is part of Nathan's training arc. Maybe we just gotta shave Chance's head since he already got the haircut. We can give him the whole monk do. Get him, some of the monastery robes.
Alright. What do you think the best nickname, title, or whatever someone could ever get?
Winner.
Okay.
Champion. I think champion is a hard one to take.
Well, that's division break. But anyways, Tam, this guy from Canada, he came down here, played for a couple weeks. He managed to get the title Taminator.
That's pretty cool. I love clever ones like that. Also, is there an arcade in downtown Caldwell? I actually don't know.
That didn't happen. That's what.
Time to wake up, boys. We're back in it. We are out of the Matrix now. 25,600 plus subscribers. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for subscribe, like, tap that screen. We really appreciate it. Makes a big difference for the AAHL. Getting your support and love. Welcome in, Dina. Hello. Nathan only needs one more game now. Versus Chance here. Take the win.
Off to a good start. It's 1-1 right now, but Nathan hasn't really given Chance much of a chance to breathe. Possession finally goes back to Chance, though. Not able to capitalize on it so far. Going for these banks off of the wall. Setting up, taking an opportunity to breathe. Nathan reclaiming possession, and goes for a right wall under. Excellent shot from Nathan, especially given the circumstances. It's pretty easy to misunderstand being out of position in air hockey, but Chance was in a pretty decently defensive position up there at the line against a bunch of straights. But Nathan was able to just barely squeeze that out from right between the mallet and into the goal. Letting the puck settle here, of course. Don't flying off the table too much if we can help it.
Nathan into that diamond drift. Oh, he almost loses control there. Man,
and off the table.
Go for a shot, but
Alright, just leading to my list, there's someone titled who's Mr. Air Hockey.
Mr. Air Hockey goes hard.
Yeah, that's Seth Garrett. That would be our other usual commentator, but from what I know is he's working on his house right now.
Oh, right on. My name is Milo. I'm actually Jessica's son, and I'm 14. I love what you guys do. Awesome to hear from you, Milo. Enjoy the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Spec mute? No, he's not in the booth with us. He's actually refereeing for us right now. Taking a break after claiming his victory over Nathan just a moment ago. Probably letting that 180 BPM settle. Oh, a beautiful, beautiful cut from Nathan.
You got Poppy in the chat saying no chance to win, but I kind of feel like you could shorten that to no chance twin.
Timeout called from Chance, taking an opportunity to breathe and collect himself. Just look how intense.
Look at that. Matt Bentley showing up and trying to talk smack about me being Cowboys fan. Holy moly.
It's their year.
No way.
And if it's not their year this year,
No
it's
way.
next year. And if it's not next year, it's next year. If it's not next year, it's next year.
I would say I'm not really a fan of any football team, to be fair, because I don't really watch or support. But if I did, I would say Green Bay would be my first. Patriots would probably be my second, and then I don't know from there. Oh, I know. If I could ever play football, I would definitely join the Browns. Because I want to be that first person to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. All right, 5-2.
I think you can get there. I think you gotta quit your commentating gig and you gotta get right into football right now.
Speaking of taking the Browns to the Super Bowl, I'll be right back. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. 5.
Woo! Beautiful forehand, but it wasn't enough. Both players giggling at that fake out. Ooh, an excellent straight. Looks like Chance doesn't want to just immediately lose 4 games to 1.
Why wouldn't he?
Nathan only needs 2 more points to end the match here between him and Chance. Chance needs a comeback story.
Cool.
Nathan 3, 1 point to go for Nathan. Chance needs 4 more goals. What an insane defense.
Going for that second TV.
What happened here? Let's see this. Nathan.
Yeah, he tries to go for that left wall under.
A forehand, it definitely goes to Chance.
Matt having a sweet juice.
Yeah, we got in the chat Taco saying a cheesehead whack. Yeah, my dad was from Wisconsin, so Packers fan there, and then my mom, she goes for the Patriots, so there you go. That's it. I just go for my parents' teams in that order.
Oh.
6? Is that 6-6?
It's 6-5 right
5-6?
now in Nathan's favor.
Okay. Nathan still only needs that 1 more point, and he gets it with the left wall over. 7-5, taking the win. Now, I believe it was a 1-set match. We'll have to hear it from them. Get your comments and questions ready in the comment section for both these players. Nathan, he came off a loss but takes the win. Chance came off a win but takes the loss. Let's hear what they have to say about it.
Put it in the horizon.
Daniil in the chat saying you can purchase Nathan's unwashed jersey after this game. You'll have to meet me behind. You're gonna have to meet me in the behind the target for that one, friend.
He doesn't need it.
So it appears Nathan isn't completely washed up, and he is maybe over his yips.
Somebody wants my earrings? Dude, I'll clean them and mail them to you, dude.
I want Chance's earring. It says Poppy's.
Well, which one? Because I got 3.
So I know it's this guy here, Taco, saying Nathan with the redemption. Chance did the math on the points between Spec and My's game. What were the points?
3 points away. It was Spec had 84 points in total, and Nathan had 87. So Nate had point superiority.
There's nothing worse than that. There's nothing worse than that. Like getting more goals and losing somehow. I hate that. It's like the absolute worst.
Poppy Ski. Get us at AAHL Connect.
Who has more girls? Says Bob. Bob, who? Okay, Chance. Who has more girls?
Anyone at the WHL. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but we do.
He doesn't want to.
You have a daughter, so.
I win.
Yeah, he wins.
I've got
by
a daughter.
forfeit.
I've got one girl. I also
He's
have
got
a boy.
one extra goal.
I've also got one boy. Do you have any boys, Chance?
No, I don't. No kids, man. Not here. My air hockey days will be over if I have kids.
Is there a
I'd
kid
end up
league?
like Landon, dude.
Brian asks a good question. Is there a kid league? There is a kid league. That well, it's more like in the world tournament. Kids can play in it, but they also have like a kid bracket. Josiah actually competed in it, and he got 3rd place. He did crazy good. Like
Who did
way
he lose
unexpected.
to?
Oh man, I can't remember her name. One of the Anthony, one of the Marinos, Krista. Yeah.
No, it was.
He lost to both. He lost to both of the Marino
Yeah, I
kids.
think. I think he lost to Chris Marino.
It was pretty awesome. Is there a different scoring per type of game you are playing in air hockey? Is this straight league rules? We do league rules on all of this. Like it's all.
Yeah.
That you could tell there was that one time where like I hit the mallet out of your hand when the puck was on the line and it was a loss of mallet. And yeah, Spec was like trying to call you or trying to call me for like aggressive play of hitting the puck or something. I'm like, what? Because it was on the line, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like that was the one where
Like I know you hit my mallet out of my hand. I lost control of my mallet due to that, which technically the puck would have went to me, but it's loss of mallet on my part, aggression at the line, and I was most likely over.
Aggression at the line only counts when the puck isn't like in the equation.
Yeah.
Let's just say the puck wasn't there and I reach over and smack it. That's a really big foul. But if the puck's there and we're both going for it and one of us loses a mallet, I just lost a mallet. Yeah.
When will I get an air hockey tattoo? Good question. We should. Koki, start drawing up air hockey tattoo designs.
I've got a question. Okay,
I'll get one.
I've got a question for all the tattoo people out there. Okay, check this out. I don't know if you're able to see it on that camera. Would you switch cameras so they can see the banner real quick, Mizuki? Where they can see a 7-6 somewhere. I know. Okay, don't freak out, guys. We made this banner way before. Like do camera like 1 or 2 or 1 or 4 is like perfect. Yeah. Here's the thing. Oh, yeah, or I guess you could do that. Yeah, aim at one of them. There you go. Now aim. Keep going. Where was it now? Up
there. It is. Up.
Okay.
Right there.
This was a thing way before 6-7 ever became a thing. So many guys in North Carolina have a 7-6 tattoo.
It's Texas. Everyone in Texas has it.
No, it's North Carolina. They started it. Texas.
Vince Salceda has one too.
Well, yeah, he got one later. Yeah. Okay, now let's switch the camera back to us for a second. So I have a question now for like you, Chance, and all the other air hockey bros that haven't gotten the 7-6 tattoo. Would you now that 6-7 has become such an annoying thing?
I would not get a 7-6 tattoo.
Well,
I never thought about getting a 7-6 tattoo. I would want a different tattoo.
I guess we're stuck on the camera at 7-6 one. People, there we go.
No, I think I would want a different tattoo from the 7-6.
Isn't that sad? So all these guys got the 7-6 tattoo years ago. Like some of them, I think 7 years ago now. And now they're probably
having the Vince, dude. People are out for Vince.
Matching air.
I know Vince has one.
There's 2 guys that call themselves Puck Buddies, and they're both like good friends. They actually make a bunch of our gear for us.
Isn't it Brian Cusada and Dan Meyer?
Yeah. And so they call themselves Puck Buddies, which is kind of hey, I got a thing to show you guys. Okay. Speaking of annoying things that everybody hates very, very much. Okay, we had a stupid stuffed animal I found at a Goodwill or a yard sale. It was a skibbity toilet. We had a stuffed animal, okay, guys? And we would give that to whoever got second place each time as just like an insult, right? Well, we took that. We got to 20,000 subs. We covered it in rubbing alcohol, which is what we use to clean the table, and then we lit it on fire, forgetting that rubbing alcohol actually takes forever to burn, and so it wasn't burning it. It was just on fire, and it looked scarier than ever. Our chat even said, "You're making him stronger." Eventually,
and now he's stronger.
Eventually, he fully burned up, and we were done with it. And then I opened up my Christmas gifts for my wife, and lo and behold, she got me a pop skibbity toilet. And I'm like, "Babe, that meme is so dead." And she's like, "Yay!" So she said we can not burn it. Take it to the gun range. We're in Idaho.
Put tannerite in this and bam.
Yeah. We are going to do some fun stuff that we can't even talk about on YouTube to this thing. Once we hit 30,000 subs, please help us do that faster than later because I'm so sick of this dumb thing. I'm sick of it. Would you guys mind subbing? Check out this number. We don't control that number. It's actually tied to YouTube. So if you sub, first off, tell us that you subbed right now. Like, give it, like, right now, click the sub button. Tell us you subbed. We'll shout you out. What's up, Parker? I see you in here. We got Taco saying you should continue that tradition of giving it to the second place. No, because it, like, we realized it was
an insult.
Yeah. We're like, why does second, so out of, like, the weekly
I don't know. I found it funny.
Yeah, it was fun, but, like, it was like, why are we disgracing the person that got second best at every bit? We should give it to the worst person or, like, something like that. Who was number one? Says Jessica. Right now, Spec is by -3 points. I beat him by 3 points today, and he took number one. I can't hear you because we got our headphones on. See,
Yeah,
do you see
I can't hear anything.
You see it? It's awful. All right, guys, let us know if you subbed. We will shout you out right this second. Daniel says, I was so unhappy the night you guys burned that. Really? It was
Dude,
hilarious.
I lit that thing on fire.
I was so happy. It was for a second that I'm like, why isn't it burning? Is it evil? It actually is evil. Like, it's not. We sat there for like, you can rewatch that clip. It was like 30 seconds of it not burning. Like, it was on fire. I thought it was a burning bush trying to talk to Moses. I was like, oh man, I should take off my shoes. This is holy ground now around the skibbity toilet. Taco Truck saying it is because Nathan will have
once too.
after losing to Spec. Dang, let's see. Tyler saying how many different trick shots are there?
You got the turkey. You got a forehand, which is technically a trick shot.
The
you
double
got
walls. You
double
got,
walls. You got whatever your weird, like off the wall
Did
snapshot
you guys
is.
know you can't put the mallet on the puck, but did you know you can take the mallet on the side and scoop the puck, and you can like scoop it into the other person's goal? And that's kind of a trick shot. It's
Let's
dumb.
say, yeah, the Marinos do it, and Sasadi does it, and Phil does it. And it's stupid.
Chosen Law saying, what if everyone in the world could read your mind? I'd probably lose my job right away. But then a bunch of other people try to hire me because they know how my mind works. What else would happen? Until I went crazy? I don't think I'd go crazy. This is a fun question. He said, if everyone in the world could read your mind, how long do you go crazy? It would be awesome because I would just think, I want a sandwich. And somebody in the world would be like, get that man a sandwich.
Get that man a sandwich.
We got Taco Truck saying, future Phil.
Phil is cool.
We got, one time I did a post. So I love chocolate a lot, and most of my close friends know how much I love chocolate. And I did this post years ago on Facebook, and I said, Facebook, if I were to die today, which is morbid, at my funeral, there'd be tons of chocolate, like tons of it there. Like tons of people would bring it. But I would be dead, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. I'm like, can we just pretend I'm dead, and you guys just bring all that chocolate now? Like, can we just, like, can we please? I'm so close to faking my own death just so I can get the mounds and mounds of chocolate. Not specifically mounds. Being a chocolate bar, I like straight up chocolate. All right, what are the questions we got in the chat? It looks like that chocolate talks to the
Nathan, how did you feel about that game?
I thought that, so like here's the thing. You were doing always really good. I was very nervous about your gameplay because of you have these really hard to read shots. You've got really good transitions. I think that you're playing like expert level. There's a reason why you got second out of all of us at Worlds. I'm bummed you're not playing Spec because I think you have his number. I'm mad that I don't. I'm mad that he's got that one weakness on me, and I just am 1 point away from taking it from him. So at this point, I'm like, go ahead, take him out for me. He's scared of you, obviously. He didn't want to play.
Yeah, so. I was going to say, because he knows how I can get around him.
Yeah.
It's evil.
He played super good.
Chance and Nathan, how often do you practice outside of the league? All the time. Every day that I have off of work, I'm at the arcade grinding air hockey. And then if I'm not playing air hockey, I'm at home gaming or I'm out on an adventure without Wi-Fi.
I used to practice a lot more than I do now. That's a bummer. Like I used to actually practice a lot. Now at this point, I practice probably 2 or 3 times a week. But I will say that like at this point, I need to now. I need to sit there and just let someone fire shot after shot and just learn not to pull all the way back. Because that's the thing I'm doing is I'm pulling all the way back, leaving my goal wide open. I still haven't figured out how to block because even if I stay put, he still is able to get the cut and the cross on me. Like you can rewind last week, I just stayed there and he was still able to get past me. So, you know, I still don't know the way to block that one shot to get that one extra point. That's literally all we need. That's what bugs me. It's not like I have to block every single one. I have to block one of them, just one, and I wasn't able to do it. Chance and Nathan, okay, no, I'm saying YouTube with population 2050 by country. YouTube world population 2050 by country. I don't know what you're saying, man.
I don't know.
But I appreciate you chatting in. Okay, guys, we should probably end this off somewhat soon here. Caleb, I appreciate you for being in the chat so much. Are you still there, by the way? Is Caleb still there?
I'm still here.
Oh, man, you must hate us for going this late. All right, man, I'll let you guys run.
Nathan, isn't it a good thing that you cultivate this league where you are not the number one?
I think it's exciting that the guys here are that good because it was a massive divide between my skill level and everybody else's. And that's not me being cocky. It was because I had some skill and nobody else even knew that it was a pro sport. And so it was like watching Overthrow the Pro. If you guys have never seen that, watch Overthrow the Pro where we go against new players and just wreck them. It's a lot like that. And it was like that for 4 years of that where I wasn't even in the Idaho State tournaments. I wasn't even worried, like not to be rude. But this last Idaho State tournament, I was horrified to go against Spec, and I beat him. I am the 2025
Dude, you were
Idaho
horrified to
champion.
go against me.
Yeah, I was.
And
really
then
was.
I got bit. I still have the scar.
Is that from
The dog that like messed up my hand.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about today when I hit we with the mallet. I felt
Oh
bad
God,
about
no.
Nathan isn't. Cultivate this league where you are not the number one. Yeah. Oh, that was Taco Truck's question. That was your question. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm really proud of these guys. That's a thing. People will be like, "Oh, he's so mad. He's getting angry at Spec." No, I'm not mad at him at all. He's amazing. He's one of my best friends. I don't think I'll ever tell him that to his dumb face, but
Spec could go back through the recordings.
No, he doesn't. He's lame.
He doesn't. He's lame.
I'm mad at myself for messing up on that shot. Like against you, I don't know how many times I went for like this left wall and just flubbed it where it just slowly went to you, and I'm like, if that was a game against Spec, that's a game lost. Like 1 point is it. So it's like every time I'd miss that shot against you, I'm so mad. Not at you. You didn't do anything. I'm mad at myself for missing that one shot. I'm better than that. And that's what it sounds mean to say that, but after tons and tons of practice, I hate failing. Okay, we're gonna let you guys go. Right. Caleb, I'm gonna keep you for 1 extra second so you can help me make this new commercial for everybody.
Right. But also, are we going to be looking forward to a new Nathan who goes into the mountains with the monks, learning kung fu air hockey, and comes back and absolutely decimates once again?
I'm not gonna lie. If you guys have ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, you know how Uncle Iroh gets put in prison, and he pretends to be like going crazy and stuff, but really he's like pumping iron and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna happen.
Or have you seen Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah. You be like the start where Bruce Wayne goes to a freaking monk / ninja school and go get the crap beaten out of you.
You know
and
what's
then you
really
come back
sad?
stronger.
I'm gonna cry for a second. My name, that was my nickname. Like everyone's got their own nickname in air hockey, but mine was Primus because I was #1 in Idaho, and I kept Primus for 4 years. It was really fun. I even have a jersey with the name Primus on it. And then Spec won it, and Matt's like, now Spec is Primus. Now Spec's Primus. Spec already has a nickname. It's Spec. Now he's Spec and Primus apparently. Yeah. And I've got nothing. Like, if you lose, you get to still keep your nickname. I lost, and I lost like a chunk of who I was, right? And so I'm like, okay, well, I don't have a nickname. So now the chat's going to have to...
What else goes with
nickname.
a chunk of what you've lost is Beef Chunk.
I know. I might take my old nickname back. I'm going to be Beef Chunk.
No.
Beef Chunk.
I thought you were Spider Monkey.
Spider Monkey. Yeah. Or Bama. That was a really funny one. That was hilarious. Did you ever hear that whole Bama story?
No.
It was so stupid. I'm at Worlds for the very first time. And I started playing against somebody. I was playing against like Joey, and I was playing against a bunch of other guys, and Chris Gibson was watching. And we were playing this big, like, 4-on-4, and I was doing really good, like king of the table. And I started doing really well. And out of nowhere, it was after all the big matches, I did really terribly, but now I'm suddenly kicking some butt. And I beat one dude, then I beat another dude, then I beat Joey List, then I beat another dude, then I beat another dude. And then Chris was on my team, and so he's like, get him, yeah, get him. But he didn't know what my name was, because I was brand new. And so he starts yelling, get him, Bama, yeah, Bama, get him, Bama. And I had to stop gameplay, and I was like, why are you calling me Bama? And he's like, isn't that where you're from? And I was like, I'm from Idaho. And he's like, oh, I thought you were from Alabama. And so it just kind of stuck where they just called me Bama for like the longest time. Like, get him, Bama. So yeah, I'm apparently Bama.
That was
now.
my doubles partner at Worlds for my first year. It was a lot of fun. Chris Gibson's a really cool dude.
Nathan could be Unc because he raised the Idaho crowd. I've gotten called Unc a lot. Apparently it's an insult, but I take it.
Unc?
I am an uncle, so I love it. And my niece and nephew, they freaking love me. I'm the best uncle. Oh, and then there's Caleb too. Caleb's a good uncle too. But
wow.
Oh.
It's true.
Oh man.
All right, guys. We should probably end this bad boy off. I appreciate you guys like crazy. Hey, tune in tomorrow. We're, for the very first time, going to have a weekly, which means a weekly tournament every single week, starting on Tuesdays at Boise State University. So we normally do our thing at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade. It's really fun and lax. We have a bunch of kids that show up. But this is going to be at BSU. And at BSU, there's already a group there that's been playing like that we didn't even know about. So this is another quick fun story. Spec, Josiah, and I put like sweaters over our jerseys so nobody could see our stupid like air hockey logos, right? And we went in there acting all dumb. And there was these two guys playing really well. And one guy was holding it the right way. Like he wasn't holding it like a noob. If you're holding it like this, by the way, you're a noob. You got to hold it like this. And one guy was holding it like this. And so I walked up to him and I acted dumb like everybody does to us. I walked up and I was like, why are you holding it like that? And he was like, "Oh, Sensei Kaden taught me to hold it this way." And I was like, "What?
Sensei Kaden?
Sensei Kaden?" And I was like, "Who is this guy?" And he was like, "Oh, he's just a really, really good player. He's like really amazing." I'm like, "Does he play for money?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Do you play for money?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." I'm like, "Would you play me for money right now?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's do it." I'm like, "How much?" He's like, $50. I'm like, "Why stay there? Why not 100?" And he like stopped for a second, and he could sort of sense that there was danger. Like his spidey senses started tingling, and he's like, "Are you good?" And I was like, "Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be betting you $100 to play air hockey right now." And here's a beautiful part. Josiah's there. Josiah's a 15-year-old kid. You know, you guys all know him. He's the third best here, but nobody else knows that about him, right? So they just see him as a kid. And I'm like, "Look, okay, buddy, if you're not going to go against me, how about the kid?" And he's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, $100. He's like, "No, maybe not 100. I'm like, $50. He's like, "Okay, deal." "Wait, really? If I beat him, I get $50? I'm like, "Yep, that's fine, man." And he's like, "Okay, deal." And then Josiah pulls out his like 3D custom made mallet, and his friend's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, that's you about to get destroyed, bro. Like, let's go. Normally we're not cocky. You could watch all of our videos of Overthrow the Pro. We're super kind to
really
everybody.
chill and really
Yeah,
kind. Actually, like, because of Overthrow the Pro, I got this.
Yeah.
And like I keep it in like a
Oh, from
really
a kid?
from a kid. Like
Yeah.
the kid played me and was like,
So
"Dude, you're
we
so
really
good." I gave him a
wanted-
pug.
We really want to encourage gameplay, right? Like, so we want people to want to play. But with these guys, I wanted to encourage a rival. Like, I really wanted these guys to be like, "Oh, these cocky guys from the other town over," because they're a few towns away from us. And so I really wanted to get them all get them aggravated, so they start practicing like crazy. So they try to take us out. Josiah ended up 7-1ing that guy, like just wrecked him. They called Sensei Kaden down. That dude was amazing. But it turns out, here's the point of this dumb story. Excuse me. The point of this dumb story is that these guys have been practicing and playing. They got this guy teaching them. He plays with us now. And so now they're going to start a weekly tournament. So if you're in the area, you should join us tomorrow at 6 o'clock Mountain Time.
Boise State University,
We're going to
dude.
be streaming it live, so you can just tune in and see the beautiful campus over there. They have a bunch of pool tables and one air hockey table that I donated. We here at the American Air Hockey League donated a table to Boise State University. So it's fun watching these guys playing, and I'm like, "Where'd you guys get this table from?" And they're like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Who donated it?" And they're like, "I don't know." It was pretty great. All right, that's dirty. Fed that guy to the wolf. I know, but that's what's so fun. When Josiah's around, nobody expects him to be good at it. They just assume. Same with Kai. When Kai's around, they all think that she's garbage, and then they get wrecked by her, and they feel extra dumb. So, like, the point is, don't judge a book by its cover, right? Hurricane Thrust is just, that's Sensei Kaden. He goes by a bunch of names. I heard of him a year ago before meeting him. They were like, "There's some guy over there. His name's Hurricane Thrust." And I was like, "What is that?" It was so dumb to me. But then I found out he's an actual like boxer, and I'm like, "Oh, fair enough." Hurricane Thrust in air hockey, creepy name. Hurricane Thrust, boxing,
Awesome name.
Yeah. So we'll
I
just
don't know.
leave it
I don't
there.
have a nickname anymore. Y'all keep like giving me names and then taking them.
You're gonna be. I got a new nickname for you.
Oh no, is it dumb?
It's really dumb.
No, I don't.
thought of it the other day,
No!
and I'm like, I'm gonna give this to the next person that comes into the
And
league.
you guys will all get a chance to find out that name tomorrow.
No!
So stick around and tune in tomorrow.
All right.
Is it really
Thank you all here at the AAHL for
Really?
tuning in.
Really?
We'll all see you next time.
Because you're the little
Come
spoon.
on.
Stop! Stop!
All right, bye guys.
Deuces!